Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready for this game tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you for joining me on Billievers Talk. Let's start this off the right way, as I see a lot of you are already here, and I appreciate you being here. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Billievers Talk. My name is Joe, and welcome to this live play-by-play edition, Week 6 edition of Billievers Talk, where we're going to watch our Buffalo Bills go up against the Kansas City Chiefs. 2-4-1 teams going at it, two teams off of a loss last week. Now the Buffalo Bills coming in off a short week. I already see some people in here. Robert Jeans in here, Fritzy in here, Father Snowman. Glad that you guys are in here. I really appreciate all of you coming in here. And as you get in here, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to Billievers Talk, hit that subscribe button, guys, as we continue to give you live play-by-play and reaction to every single Buffalo Bills game this season, whether we go 4-12 or whether we go 12-4 or anywhere in between. Well, if we do even better, I'm going to have you covered right here on Billievers Talk. So again, thank you so much for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk. Guys, as I've said in the past 2 weeks, we've had some connection issues. Been doing something a little different this week to try to get that resolved. So if at any point you have any connection issues, you can't hear me, something's wrong, let me know and we'll do our best to fix it while we're going live. Again, guys, watching the 2019 Super Bowl champions go up against our Buffalo Bills. Drop that like, says Rob. Absolutely King Cam coming into the house. Glad to see you in here as well, guys. Again, it's going to be a fun afternoon of football. Played last Tuesday. Did not go the way we wanted, right? Tennessee had their way with us. We didn't show up. That means we have to show up this weekend, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not giving up my score prediction just yet. You know, I don't give up my score prediction until just right before kickoff. But this whole week, I've been dreading this game until today. This morning I woke up and I felt good. This is not the Buffalo Bills teams of old. See, everyone who's picking Casey to win, remember the past 20 years. And I understand that. I get that. I understand, right? The last 20 years we didn't make the playoffs, not including last year. I get that. I understand you thinking that way. But that wasn't Josh Allen's Buffalo Bills. That wasn't Coach McDermott's Buffalo Bills. We have some problems. Robert G, you're saying 23-28 Bills or Chiefs. And guys, the whole pregame, let me know your score predictions in the comment section. Always love to read those as well. So again, guys, I'll give my score prediction right before kickoff. Like I said, this whole week, I've been asking myself, what score am I going to give this? Thinking that the Chiefs were going to win this game. But man, this morning I woke up and I said, no. We're not going to go out like that. We're not going to go down that path. Again, this is Josh Allen's Buffalo Bills. This is Coach McDermott's Buffalo Bills. We've made some big changes that we'll get into on defense. Big changes that say a lot about what this team might be trying to do tonight against Patrick Mahomes. We saw it work in New England. We saw it work with Oakland. We saw it work with a few teams already this season. The LA Chargers tried it as well. They just fell a little bit short, okay? There is a recipe to beat this Chiefs team, and it looks like the Bills might be trying to duplicate that. Might be trying to think of a way to add to that. We have some huge inactives that were not anticipated heading to today, but we have some huge actives too. Some huge active guys on this roster that were questionable coming into this game that we have here, and that includes our boy John Brown. And that includes our first-round draft pick in 2017, Tre'Davious White. Listen, the Chiefs think they have a great draft pick out of 2017. They did. Patrick Mahomes, great draft pick. Traded with the Buffalo Bills to move up and get him. So good for you. I'm happy for you. But today, Trey White needs to make some noise because he's going up against a Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill can go off if Tre'Davious White is not on his A game. And listen, we've seen Trey White go up against Stephon Diggs so far this whole season in practice. Now it comes to fruition. Now is when it matters most. Let's make a statement tonight. Le'Veon Bell is not playing. Top frag Milano being out is a big loss. It's always a loss to lose Milano. Always a loss to lose Milano. Those linebackers will be huge tonight. I'm glad we have Tremaine Edmonds. I'm glad we have Trey White. I'm glad we have John Brown. Le'Veon Bell is out tonight. He has not been part of the team long enough to pass all the protocols to play in this game. Bills for life. Says Robert Jean, absolutely. I won't be able to watch. I'm at work. Well, that's why I'm here, guys. Bills 1970. That's why I am here. So that way, if you're at work, if you can't watch the game, or if you enjoy the game but you want to enjoy it with Bills Mafia, you can hang out with me, hang out with these guys, the normal cast of characters in the house. Joe, I think the score will be 42-16. Hopefully mean in favor of the Bills. If you think the Bills are going to walk away with a easy victory in this game, I think you have another thing coming, Scott. But man, I would feel great if the final score was 42-16. Trey White is playing. Yes, absolutely. No, he is active for today's game. I won't be surprised if Bills upset Chiefs. I mean, it happened to the Packers. Buffalo Bills, humble but hungry for Super Bowl longevity success. Rep Gene, I can watch it. If you're watching it with me, I enjoy you guys watching it with me. If you can't watch it with me, at least you can listen to some live play-by-play and reaction. Again, currently 4:35 on the East Coast, especially for those living in Kansas City. Might not be able to watch the game. You got that hour time difference, right? They might be at work. Those on the West Coast, it's currently 1 o'clock. Currently 1 o'clock. They're not going to be able to get home, watch the game. So hang out with me. Hang out with Bills Mafia, because we know Bills Mafia is everywhere. Everywhere. So you just tune in, enjoy the stream, have a good time. I sense an old-fashioned shootout coming, says Elliot. 48-45, Bills win on a bashed field goal as time expires, says Elliot Essler. Listen, if there are 90 points scored in this game, I'm going to lose my voice, but we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. Buffalo Fanatics Worldwide. I can be live with you and watch the game. Robert, yeah, absolutely. And that's another benefit of hanging out with us here on Believers Talk, is that you can still watch the game. I'm not stopping you from watching the game. I want you to watch the game, and I want you to join the conversation. So let's talk about the inactives for this game today between our Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. First, we're going to talk about the inactives for the Kansas City Chiefs. There's a couple big names on here. We already talked about one, Le'Veon Bell, right? Le'Veon Bell traded to the Chiefs earlier this week. Unfortunately, he has not been with the team long enough for them to, or maybe it was late last week, I'm sorry, in order to be a part of this game, in order to be active for this game. He has to pass certain protocols, has not done that just yet. So he is not active for the game today against our Buffalo Bills. They move on there. They have to guard Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is going to be huge. Tyreek Hill is going to be huge. Darius Harris, linebacker, he is going to be out for Kansas City. I think that's a huge loss for the Chiefs. You're talking about linebackers being out, maybe not as big of a loss as Milano being out for the Bills, but Harris is a really good linebacker in there, and he definitely can make a difference. Damon Harris, him not being in the game can definitely make a difference. Just kidding, Joe. I want some of that optimism that the Bills D is fixed. I'm a 40-plus year fan and not fair weather. Absolutely, but damn, the lack of effort dampened all hope. So, Scott, hey, we're still 4-1. The Patriots losing yesterday was a huge lift to my spirits. But now we have to look at the Dolphins. Listen, if we lose this game, the Dolphins are only a game back. Now, we did beat the Dolphins early in the season, but that's real. This team's on the rise. This team's doing well. So that's a real possible concern for the Buffalo Bills when it comes to the AFC East. Look at some of these other inactives for the Kansas City Chiefs. You got Damon Harris, defensive end. Can get some pressure on the quarterback. One less end, a little less depth for the Chiefs. I'm happy with that. Running back, DeAndre Washington. He's actually been inactive for a few weeks, so maybe the loss of him won't hurt them too much, but you figure two running backs off the inactive list, right? You got Bell and Washington both inactive. Means that they have less running backs to I'm lagging here. Again, hit that update. How do I think the Bills will do today? I think the Bills are going to do all right tonight. I think the Bills are going to show up, and I think the Bills are going to do all right. Again, I'll give you my score prediction right before the game is ready to kick off. And then for me, the biggest inactive in this game for the Kansas City Chiefs is going to be Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins, we thought that he would have his return to Buffalo, and it just is not happening. It's just not going to happen the way that that Kansas City fans wanted it. I think that as they're taking a look at Bills Mafia right now, guys, we are going to talk a little bit about the Buffalo Bills trying to copyright the phrase Bills Mafia. There's been some mixed reactions, and I'm not a fan of the mixed reactions, but we'll try to talk about it a little bit in the pregame. I didn't get a chance to talk about it I thought the game was at 6. No, it's going to be at 5, Angry Buffalo sports fans. So we'll make sure that you catch all the game or get as much of the game as you can. Too bad Schwartz is active. Says Top Frag. Schwartz is active for the Chiefs today. If the Bills don't get their running game going, going to get blown out, says John Doe. Well, we do have Zach Moss back. We do have Devin Singletary in there. And it's possibly... Interesting. It's possible that we try to run the ball a little bit more. Again, keep Patrick Mahomes, keep this offense off the field. We'll see what happens. But yeah, like Robert says, I appreciate it. Drop a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I feel like Travis Kelce is going to kill us because we don't have Matt Milano. I think even with Matt Milano, Kelce would have killed us. I think Kelce is the key to this game. How Kelce does is going to do, because I feel like Trey White versus Tyreek Hill is going to be even. I think Tyreek Hill is going to get some numbers, right? I think he is. Get some catches, some numbers, but it's not going to be what he is used to. So I think how the Bills do against Travis Kelce is going to be huge in this game. Yeldon is inactive. Let's talk about the inactives for the Buffalo Bills. The first inactive, obviously, is QB Jake Fromm. Again, Jake Fromm is going to be inactive for every single game unless something happens to one of our quarterbacks. And then you got Dawson Knox, tight end. Is Tre'Davious White playing? Yes, Tre'Davious White is playing. Why did I have to approve Robert subscribe comment? I don't know. I was thinking the same thing. Jake Fromm inactive. We knew that Dawson Knox, tight end, we knew that he was going to be inactive for this game today. Matt Milano, as we know, linebacker, he's going to be inactive for this game. TJ Yeldon and Quentin Spain both were questioned. Well, TJ Yeldon, due to the fact Moss is back, well, we knew that was going to happen. Is John Brown playing? Yes, John Brown is playing. But Quentin Spain was questionable. Quentin Spain, it was questionable for today's game, and he is going to be out for this game. But the two real surprises, if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, the two big surprises, Trent Murphy, defensive end, and Harrison Phillips, defensive tackle, healthy scratches. The Buffalo Bills defense, Leslie Frazier, Coach McDermott, they're making a statement here. They're saying you need to play. So what does that mean for the Buffalo Bills? That means that both Brian Cox Jr. and Justin Zimmer have been activated for this game on the defensive line. I'm excited for it, guys. I am excited. John Doe says, trade incoming. Remember, the trade deadline is November 3rd, so make sure, guys, that you hang out right here on Believers Talk. Obviously, whenever there's a Buffalo Bills trade, I'll bring it to you right here. So I want to make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Guys, like this video right before the game's getting started. We're getting excited. Obviously, less than 20 minutes away before a kickoff, and we're just very excited to have this game for you here between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs on this Monday, late afternoon, going into early evening. We all know about the schedule configurations due to COVID, due to the Tennessee Titans mostly. And speaking of the Titans, it just came out today that they will not be facing major discipline for their actions. There may be some fines levied on the Tennessee Titans because it goes beyond them practicing on the college surface. So the NFL decided to take video from the facility and see if they were following protocols, at least in the facility, and they weren't. They were in the hallways, masks off, communicating there. They were out and about communicating there. Obviously, the team was not communicated when it comes to the NFL protocols overall. So that's why you see 10 to 15 guys at the college. This is going to be a wet game, so yes, it is raining there in Buffalo, trying to give the Chiefs different looks. Absolutely, we'll see what happens. Mahomes might see some looks he hasn't seen so far in his career. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Obviously, again, looking between last week, the week against New England, the week against the Chargers, they showed something that the Buffalo Bills can take advantage of when it comes to beating Patrick Mahomes, right? They blitzed 3 or sent 3 most of the time on defense and sent 8 back, and they had 8 in coverage. And the Buffalo Bills can use that for some type of success. Remember, Ed Oliver might be, I think Ed Oliver might have a huge game today. Do you know why? Because if the Bills only send 3, that's a defense Houston ran in college for Ed Oliver. Houston's used to that, or Oliver's used to that. Oliver's used to being the nose tackle on a 3-4 defense. So let's say we only send 3 each time. That's something Ed Oliver's ready for, and he could be that workhorse. He could be that guy that's constantly keeping his legs moving, trying to break down the pocket and get pressure on Patrick Mahomes. We know how great Patrick Mahomes is outside the pocket. We know how great Patrick Mahomes is at extending plays. And listen, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to score their points. This isn't the New York, New Jersey Jets. If we shut out the Chiefs tonight, something crazy is going to happen. I don't know what, but something crazy is going to happen. Let's say we win this game 28-0, 24-0. It would be the craziest thing in a long time in professional football. The craziest thing in a long time in professional football. And if the Buffalo Bills were not the favorites to win the Super Bowl at that point, I don't know what it would take. I don't know what it would take. Robert Jean says we can't stop the run. Well, maybe that's why I brought in Brian Cox. Right? Maybe that's why I brought in Brian Cox Jr. Give us a little attitude. If he's anything like his father when it comes to attitude, we got that attitude now, right? I forget who it was earlier this week who said, listen, Joe, we need attitude on that defensive line. Well, if Brian Cox Jr. is anything like his father when it comes to attitude, we got that attitude on the line now. Good thing is we have the Jets next week. Yes, we do have the Jets next week. I never want to look past an opponent, but man, those Jets look bad. Maybe some Epineza from interior and Ed from the outside. You can see some Epineza in the interior as well, Michael. So that's also a good point. He played some interior at Iowa, right? So we might see more Epineza as well. I think this could be a very big day for our defensive line. I think that there's definitely some schemes, and I think Leslie Frazier alluded to this earlier today when he said we're going to throw some things at Mahomes. We're going to open up this defense a little bit. I think this defense has been holding back a little bit so far this season. I think this defense has been holding back. 0-6, OMG, says Robert Jean. Yeah, they're not good. Eller has, and Jerry Hughes has to really come through. Yeah, I would agree with that. What are the black bars on the side? I don't know what black bars on the side you're talking about. On the side of the stream? I have no idea what you guys see. I'm not going to lie. I wish I could see what you guys see. Maybe it's because, hold on. I'll see if I can get this fixed. See if I can get this fixed. I'm going to try to fix this. All right. I need to switch my resolution apparently, so give me a second. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. This is 1920 by 1080. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for staying with me on this edition of Believers Talk. An error message now on my stream. So I'll make sure you guys are ready to go. I want to make sure everything is ready for kickoff. 15 minutes away to kickoff. We want to make sure that everything is good to go. So let's make sure that we are in the right edit. Do I edit? I don't. Unfortunately, I'm not the greatest at all this stuff. So I do apologize for that. I am going to see if I can get this switched up for you, though. And again, I thank you guys for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. And see if we can. Video output is currently active, so I have to turn off. So guys, do you mind the black bars being there? Do you want me to try to switch it? If you want me to try to switch it, I have to turn this off and get back on. So let me know what you think. Like this video, absolutely. Thank you guys. Get Joe to 1 million subs. I would love to be at 1 million subs, but I don't think that's gonna happen. CFL, you always have to make adjustments. Jeff Surratt, Buffalo sports fans. It looked like Lewin was false starting every play. It's fine, says any Buffalo sports fan. Okay, then we're going to keep it the way it is. But it's up to you, King. Nope, if you guys are good with it, no, it's up to you. You guys are the reason why I do this. So I'll make sure it looks good for you guys. I appreciate it. Again, I don't see it on my end, but it says I need change resolution. So that's something to remember for next game. Again, if it starts breaking up, you guys let me know. If we can make it to halftime, we'll do that and then switch it there. So I'm glad you guys are okay. Father Snowman, I'm glad that you are back. I know that you said you were having some buffering issues, so glad to see you back as well. But again, guys, thank you for joining me for this game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Again, Buffalo has some crazy inactives. Trent Murphy inactive today. Harrison Phillips inactive today. So they're trying to mix things up here are the Buffalo Bills, especially on defense. So again, Justin Zimmer, Jerry Hughes, Brian Cox Jr., both active in today's game. John Brown is active, so you look at our wide receivers. We got our full complement of normal wide receivers. We want to see a bounce-back game from Andre Roberts, right? And the special teams unit. I do have faith in Robert Jean. 12 minutes to kick off the Father Snowman. Man, I'm really getting excited. Click the like. Joe works hard for us. Absolutely, guys. I do appreciate that. I hope to meet you all one day. I hope when this is all over, I can go back up to Buffalo, maybe host a party somewhere and we can all get together, and that would be awesome. I would love to do that sometime. Guys, we are having a giveaway soon. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'm excited for it. I have it. I know where it is. I want to make sure I get it in my possession before I do tell you what it is. But I did recently get over 1,000 followers on Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, I do have a Twitter page, a Instagram and Facebook page. So if you're not following me on those, make sure you do that. I'm trying to be more active on those as well. But did go over 1,000 followers on Twitter recently, so we will be doing giveaways. And guys, when I hit these milestones, no matter what the milestones are, 1,500 subscribers, I think I'm close to that, right? All these milestones, I'm going to be giving giveaways. So guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Go Bucks, says Aiden Hale. Well, we're going to see you in the Super Bowl, right? You're going to be in Tampa? You're going to be in Tampa for the Super Bowl? I hope so, because I think the Buffalo Bills have a chance to be there. Tom Brady could have another game against the Buffalo Bills. I wouldn't mind if that were the case. Someone like the stream. I appreciate that. King Cam, we are going to the Super Bowl. This is Robert G. And Buffalo Bills win the Super Bowl in 2020. Joe coming to Buffalo and parading with us. I've already told everyone, if this pandemic is still going on or not, I think it's going to be really hard for me not to be traveling 6.5 hours, which is how long it takes for me to get to Buffalo, for me not to be part of this parade, right? It's going to be really hard for me not to be there. I promise you that. Bragging about his arm pregame, pick incoming, Bills versus Bucks in Super Bowl. Aiden, I would be more than okay with that. Absolutely more than okay with that. And guys, again, while the Buffalo Bills make their trip to the Super Bowl, you can follow me right here for every single game. And that will maybe include the playoffs. Most of you already know we are expecting number 2 here shortly. So I don't know late in December. So I don't know what live streams will look like after maybe number 2 is on the way. But I will definitely do my best to make sure you guys get the best coverage of Buffalo Bills games and Buffalo sports. So again, guys, thank you for joining me. The last 10 minutes before kickoff. Let me know your 9 minutes. I'm going to the TV. Robert Jean, absolutely. Let me know your predictions. Why are words escaping me? I don't know. Let me know your predictions over here. Thank you, Young Kling. In the comment section, let me know how you guys think the Buffalo Bills are going to do tonight. Again, I know a lot of people are going with the Chiefs. Chiefs are 5.5-point favorites. Started at 4.5, so obviously a lot of people on the Vegas side of things going for the Chiefs. But guys, again, I woke up this morning and I said, man, this isn't your mom and dad's Buffalo Bills. This isn't the team that we're used to seeing. These are not the Buffalo Bills we're used to seeing. So I'm really excited to see what the Buffalo Bills do. Frizzy comes in and says 0-0 tie. Wouldn't that be something? Any Buffalo sports fan says 100-3 Bills or 3-100 Bills. Either way, he expects triple digits. OG2K says, I'm a Bills fan, but 21-10 Chiefs. What network is it on? I'm watching it on Fox or NFL Network, depending on which one you have. Young King says, Buffalo 38, Chiefs 35. I'm excited about this one, guys. I'm excited about this one because, again, if the Bills win this one, not only can we forget about the loss last week, but we can also start moving forward and saying the Buffalo Bills are for real, are contenders for that Super Bowl title. Beasley going to eat today, smoke deep. Threat going to open up the underneath routes. When you ever say Chiefs, I'm sorry? When you ever, I don't know what you're trying to say there, Robert Jean. But anyway, so I will drink with you. Listen, if you guys want me to drink, I'll drink. Drink. You know, I do have to work tomorrow, but I'll drink, whatever. You know, we got all night to watch a Cowboys-Arizona game. And then, sober up a little bit. So, yeah, sure. Well, am I drinking? If you are not a part of the regular broadcast, I do not say what I am drinking just because they're not paying me to say it. I'm not advertising for people unless they pay me to advertise for them. Like, listen, I love me some cider, so I'll tell you that much. I have some ciders here. I got water. I'll promote water, okay? Have some H2O. No matter what you drink H2O with it. Makes you feel better. Young Kling says, I have Budweiser 18-pack. It's going to be down to 0 by the end of the game. So again, guys, thank you for joining me on Billievers Talk. If you're not already subscribed to Billievers Talk, hit that subscribe button. Again, I appreciate all of you joining me for this game, whether you're at work, unable to watch the game for whatever reason. Again, not a normal time to be watching the game. but I appreciate all of you who join me. I know that right now they're talking about Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, the arm strength, right? And Josh Allen did say in pregame he was hoping to get together with Patrick Mahomes and maybe talk about having a little bit of a contest, having a fun contest to see who can really throw the ball further, because, man, both these guys can throw the ball far. They absolutely can. We've seen Josh Allen try to throw the ball out of the stadium, get pretty close. We've seen Patrick Mahomes throw some lasers downfield, so I would love to see that. I would love to see these two guys get together, have proceeds go to charity, something like that. Have a fun little competition, but right now what I want to see is the Buffalo Bills win. I don't care who wins the strongest arm contest, who can throw the ball farther contest. I want to see who wins the Chiefs versus Bills contest, and I'm hoping that's our Buffalo Bills. Was really hoping to see Buffalo Bills fans be able to be in the stadium for this game. We knew that there was potential at the beginning of the season for them to be at this game. Unfortunately, that has not happened. Before this game kicks off, we have 5 minutes. I did want to address the Bills Mafia situation, the Pagulas putting in for the copyright of Bills Mafia. I think, and this is just my opinion, that we should not come to any conclusions until we know all the facts. I think that's the truth. Listen, the founders of Bills Mafia have come out and said that the Pagulas reached out to them and that they're happy that the Pagulas reached out to them. And we've seen a video recently on Twitter that's going back and forth talking about the Bills Mafia and how there's a video on Buffalo Bills Twitter page now. And listen, we don't know what this all means. So why are we freaking out before we know what this all means? It's definitely it's definitely social media at its finest, right? We hear something, all of a sudden we jump to conclusions. Oh, they're just looking to make a buck. They're just looking to do this. They're just looking to do that. How do we know? How do you know at home what they're trying to do? Love the weather. It's rainy there in Buffalo, so we're going to see how they do. It's definitely not rainy wherever Bradshaw and all those guys are talking about the game, probably in their LA studios. It's not rainy there. It looks gorgeous, but it's rainy in Buffalo. But listen, let's wait. Let's wait to see what all this means about Bills Mafia. Let's not jump off a bridge. Let's not jump to any conclusions. Why all of a sudden do the Pagulas have to be greedy? Why is it all about how terrible they are? Maybe they're doing this for another reason. Maybe they're still going to let us be Bills Mafia. We don't know what's going to happen. Matt Cap says stoked. Buffalo Sports Fan says it's only misting there, but it's a consistent mist. And let me tell you something, those can be the most annoying kind. I consider myself a Buffalo fanatic, believer anyways. Yeah, absolutely believe all the way. I will be live with you in the Cowboys game, says Robert Jean. The Cowboys game starts around 8:30, I believe. So it's going to start shortly after this game. The normal Monday Night Football game was the Arizona Cardinals versus the Dallas Cowboys. Going to be the Cowboys' first game without Dak Prescott as their starting quarterback. Andy Dalton's going to be the starter there. So that's going to be an interesting game to watch. I think that's going to be a high-scoring game. And that will be a fun one too, but not nearly as much fun as the Buffalo Bills Kansas City Chiefs game. I'm really excited about this game. I'm glad that they kind of made it a primetime game like it was supposed to be. This game was supposed to be played last Thursday, but again, due to everything that happened with the Tennessee Titans, the games all had to be postponed. We played the Titans on Tuesday. Probably a little unfair to have the Bills play on Tuesday and Thursday, so the Bills rest till Monday. Both of these teams coming off a loss, right? Both these teams, you got the Chiefs coming off a loss to the Oakland Raiders or Las Vegas Raiders, and you got the Buffalo Bills coming off a loss to the Tennessee Titans. So we're going to see how this pans out. But right now, it looks like everyone on Fox is going with Kansas City Chiefs. Listen, our backs are against the wall. As Buffalo fanatics would say, Buffalo versus everybody. And let's get this done. Well, at least it's only misting on the west side. It could be raining in Orchard Park, says angry Buffalo sports fan. Possibly. I have no idea, but it did look like it was more of a mist than a downpour, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. It's going to be interesting to see how it changes the game plan. Maybe having Zach Moss back is huge for a game like today. Again, something that I'm really looking forward to. Jay Glazer saying, go Chiefs, go. So, hey, I'm okay with them all being wrong. I'm okay with them all being wrong. As we're just getting ready for kickoff, again, 4:58 here on the East Coast. Guys, if you're in the stream, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And guys, share this video because there might be people out there that don't know the game's on at 5. We saw Angry Buffalo sports fans say he thought it started at 6. There might be people out there who are still at work, who unfortunately can't get away, but they can listen. They can listen to live play-by-play and commentary and reaction to this game. So even we'll have Chiefs fans in the house, and that's great, and that's fine. And listen, we'll have some back and forth. When the Rams played the Bills, we had some great Rams fans in the house, so won't mind that. Won't mind seeing some Chiefs fans get in here and maybe even talk a little trash. That's okay. I don't like that the line jumped to KC 5.5. That just means a lot of people are taking KC. And yeah, normally when a Vegas line moves like that, it doesn't bode well for the underdog. And in this case, the underdog, of course, is being our Buffalo Bills. But hey, there's nothing we can do about it now. Right now, we just got to get ready to play the game. Listen, yesterday, the Green Bay Packers were favored. What happened to them, right? You know, there were so many people favoring. My cap says 28-27 Bills all the way. There were a lot of favorites that went down yesterday. Let's add one more to the list. Let's do it one more time because no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills, right? So we'll see how the Buffalo Bills do. Guys, again, leave me your score prediction in the comment sections. Great Rams fans. Them Rams fans were the most toxic experience I've ever seen in your... No, I enjoyed it. There were a couple there that I really enjoyed. There was one that actually joined us the following week and talked about it. I mean, I know they were upset about that pass interference call, just like we were about that interception call. But the one guy in particular, he admitted the interception was a bad call. I forget his name, but yeah, I thought he was fine. I'm not nervous. I can only be surprised by this game. This is Dirty Randy expecting a Chiefs victory in this one. And guys, again, there's some people saying, hey, as long as it's close. I'm not a fan of moral victories. If this game is close, then yeah, I think that we could take something away from that. As you know, I will be giving you my 3 positives and negatives. I'll probably try to go live tomorrow. Again, try to catch up a little bit, right? This has definitely been an odd week since last Tuesday. So since the game's on Monday, probably won't be live during halftime on Monday Night Football just because you'll have a lot of Bills social media pages going nuts talking about this game, the good or the bad. Hopefully the good. So I'll wait till tomorrow. I'll rewatch the game, give you some negatives and some positives from this game, win or lose. Father Soderman says 34-20 loss. Y'all, the underdog. Yes, we are the underdog in this game. But hey, just because we're the underdog, again, it's horrible on my phone, says Buffalo. Yeah, sometimes voice text. I've never used voice text because I'm terrible at it every time I tried. Close game would mean a lot, since Dirty Randy. Let's go Buffalo. So we're getting ready for kickoff here, so let me give you my final score prediction. So first of all, listen, Zach Moss being in this game is huge. I think that Tre'Davious White playing this game can only be a big benefactor for the Buffalo Bills. I think Trey White gets his first interception of the season in this game. I'm not thinking that it's going to be like the Rams game, Monday Night Football against the Chiefs. I think it was 2 years ago where it was like 54-51, something insanely crazy like that. I'm not. Yes, Trey is back. So again, let's go. Absolutely. I'm not expecting something like that, but it's going to be a higher scoring game. They're going to hit the over, right? The over is going to get hit. If there's one thing that you have to say is the over is probably going to get, I said earlier, don't jump to conclusions, as Bills Mafia jumping is our specialty. But normally you jump through tables, not through conclusions. So we'll see what happens. If we stay within a score, loss, or win, I'll be good, says Scott Blakely. But Scott, you're normally upset about the defense. What if it's 41-34? Like, what if it's the 41-34 Chiefs? You're still going to be happy because this defense will look horrible if we allow 40 points. I see their entrances are up, Virginia. I just saw their entrance. You have Joe Buck and Troy Aikman in the booth. But you're not going to be listening to Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. You're going to be listening to Joe. So I hope you guys appreciate my coverage. And again, if you do, please hit that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed to Billievers Talk, hit that subscribe button. They have the look. Again, you have a determined quarterback on both sides of the ball. You have good leaders on both sides of the ball. You have good leaders at the head coaching position. There's a lot of good to like about both of these teams, and we want to see this leadership only come out in this game as they get ready for the coin toss. I imagine that it's Josh Allen coming out as captain for the Buffalo Bills. We got the real Joe, says JA17. I appreciate that. I don't do baseball, though. You know, you got to give him crap for that. But some would say he only got a job because of his dad. So, you know, however you feel. It's about that time. 5:03 on the East Coast. Again, guys, let everyone know that we are live for play-by-play and reaction for this game between our Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. They're about to do the coin toss in Buffalo. So we'll see who wins the toss and who gets the ball first. But as far as my prediction for this game, again, like I said, before today, I was just like, man, I don't think the Buffalo Bills can win this game. I was telling myself in that I don't think the Buffalo Bills can win this game, and I think it's going to take a lot for the Bills to win this game. But man, it also says a lot if the Bills do. It says a whole lot if the Bills win this game. And today I woke up and said, this isn't the same Bills team we're used to. This isn't the team that would start 4-0 and then after a loss get down on themselves and then start going downhill. Everyone's against the Bills. Our backs are against the wall. And you better believe Sean McDermott and this coaching staff use that all week long, saying, guys, no one believes in us. We need to believe in ourselves. We need to believe in ourselves, and we're going to do that. We're going to do that right now in this game. Protect our dirt, and the Buffalo Bills win this game 34-31. That's my prediction. The Bills win 34-31. Love the blue uni, says Scott Blakely. Robert Jean says we will be 5-1 after this game. We won the toss, says Robert Jean. I hope we chose to receive. This is one of the few times. I mean, normally I like to defer first. Normally I would always say defer, get the ball at halftime. But I think this might be one of those games where I would like to receive the ball first. But again, deferring can never be a bad option in my opinion. So we'll see how this game unfolds. Again, 5:05 on the East Coast. Game ready for kickoff between our Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. You don't want to give it to Pat. Exactly. I don't want to give the ball to Patrick Mahomes at all, ever. Let's have a 15-minute drive, end in a touchdown, and then our defense can come out and play. But yeah, I think that this Buffalo Bills team can win this game. Like I said, my prediction, 34-31. If you haven't already given me your prediction, let me know in the comment section who you think's going to win this game. What score do you have? And guys, let me know where you're watching from. I always enjoy seeing where you guys are watching from, wherever it is. I have people from all over this country and others watching. So the Bills do win the toss and choose to receive. So again, guys, get ready for the kickoff here, Week 6. Bills versus Chiefs. Thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. Again, hit that like button, share this video as the kick is in the air and we are underway. Roberts gets the ball. He's going to take it out to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25. He is brought down at the 26-yard line, and that's where Josh Allen and this Buffalo Bills team will start. Josh Allen coming out again. We do have Moss back in this game. John Brown is back for the Buffalo Bills. That opens up this offense. Give me a second as people texting me, getting excited. I'm also getting excited. Allen starts in shotgun formation. Singletary to his left. Singletary now goes out as a receiver to the bottom of the screen. You have 5 wide receivers now, 3 to the bottom of the screen, 2 to the top again. Singletary, one of those receivers at the bottom of the screen. We got those 35-21 Bills. Shotgun formation on first down. They throw it to Cole Beasley. Cole Beasley cannot hang on. That's a drop for Beasley. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Buffalo Bills, as that's incomplete. Looking for Beasley early. Unlike last week, Beasley had no pass attempts, no pass targets, I should say, in the first half. He gets the first target, and it's incomplete. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for our Buffalo Bills. Shotgun formation again. You have Singletary to his right. Looking to throw the ball on 2nd down. This one's overthrown, intended for John Brown. So right away we have a 3rd and 10. Looks a lot like last week early. Oregon here. Always appreciate 38-35. Ohio. OHIO, says King Cam. I appreciate you always joining me. Father Snowman, 10:06 in the AM, where he is at. I know he's joining us from overseas. So again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk for the game between our Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. We have a 3rd and 10. Bills start with the ball. Would hate to go 3 and out to start this game. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. 4 wide receivers set. As Croft goes in motion. Remember, Knox not in this game. You have Singletary to his right. Blitz is coming on Allen. Gets enough time to throw the ball away, and it's another drop there. This one by John Brown. John Brown gets up a little limpy, so 2 drops on that drive, and the Buffalo Bills go 3 and out. That one was on John Brown. He needs to catch that. Come on, guys. We're not going to beat the defending Super Bowl champs dropping passes like that. So a quick 3 and out for the Buffalo Bills. London says follow Snowman. Absolutely. Again, I do appreciate it. So a quick 3 and out by the Bills, and we do see Corey Bojorquez out to punt the ball away. Punt is up in the air. Good hang time on this punt. Inside the 20, steps back. So a good punt. Special teams needs to get down there. Oh, they missed the tackle, but good coverage on the punt. They're going to start inside the 20-yard line. So good special teams coverage, good punt by Corey Bojorquez, but here comes Patrick Mahomes. And again, after a loss, you have to think, am I crazy or does Allen get sharper when they bring pressure? Gotta catch the ball. They gotta catch the ball. You're absolutely right. And Allen was on target on 2 of those throws. 2 of those throws, he was on target. That second down throw, he was way off target. But hopefully they wake up at some point soon, because they won't be able to last that way. Again, the Chiefs are going to score some points in this game. The Bills have to be able to match. So first down for the Chiefs, Mahomes in shotgun formation. Run back to his left, probably Clyde Hilaire. 17 coming in motion. They do run the ball on first down with Clyde Hilaire, and he gets about 9 yards on the carry before he's brought down. After a 9-yard gain, the run game for the Buffalo Bills, or the defensive running attack, just ain't able to stop the run game. Green from Syracuse. Dan, always glad to have you in the stream. Robert says, my game is before you. I would believe that. I think there's a little bit of delay because I'm using OBS this time to try and make sure that the stream stays active. So 2nd and 1 now for the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, no running on the first drive by the Buffalo Bills. We thought they'd have to get the run game going on 2nd and 1. The Chiefs run it, and it looks like they'll get stacked up after 1-yard gain, which will be enough for the first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs at the 27-yard line. So 2 plays and a first down. 13:30 to go here in the first quarter. Again, the Bills got the ball first. Went 3 and out. Not a good way to start this game if you are a Buffalo Bills fan. The Chiefs get the ball on 2 plays. They get a first down. Not good. We need to force them to beat us with the pass, says Izzy Mate. Shotgun formation for Patrick Mahomes. He's got Clyde Hilaire to his right. Fakes it to him. Throws the ball quickly. That is to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill tackled on the play pretty quickly for an 8-yard gain, though. So we want to see them do a little bit better. That was Josh Norman on the tackle. Again, Buffalo Bills' first drive ends in a 3 and out. Not a good start for the Bills as they had a 3 and out, and now the Kansas City Chiefs moving the ball pretty well downfield. Again, shotgun formation. Clyde Hilaire 2. Now he goes into motion to the bottom of the screen. So you have 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, including Travis Kelce, and 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Clyde Hilaire again moving to the bottom. As Mahomes is looking to throws over the middle of the field, tries for Travis Kelce, and it falls incomplete just over the hands of Travis Kelce. And so it's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Kansas City Chiefs. It's going to be a huge 3rd down. Hey, Mom. So 3rd and 2, Mahomes in shotgun formation. Clyde Hilaire to his left. You got Kelce and it looks like Hill to the top of the screen. You got 2 wide receivers to the bottom as well. They do run the ball. Clyde Hilaire, and that's not Clyde Hilaire, 31. He easily gets the first down, gets to about the 44-yard line before he's brought down. So that's going to be another first down for the Kansas City Chiefs. 12 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And the Chiefs are moving. How wet is it in the stadium? Well, again, it looks like there's a constant mist at the stadium. It doesn't look like it's a downpour, but definitely might have affected John Brown catching his ball. But 2 drops by the Bills on the first drive, and the Chiefs get the ball after a 3 and out. Mahomes back to pass, looking to throw. He's gonna have to take off with it, and he gets about 4 yards before he slides down at about the 49-yard line. Gonna bring up a 2nd and 6. For the Kansas City Chiefs. We did get some pressure there. Matt Cap says, let's go. Want to see something good happen. Izzle Meat says, fudge. So, yeah, it's not a good start for the Bills. If you're a Bills fan, not a great start. You did not want to see that 3 and out, and you don't want to see the Chiefs moving the ball this easily down the field. 2nd and 6, 11:20 to go here in the first quarter, but still early. Let's see what adjustments the Bills can make. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. 82 goes into motion. Looks like he's in the block. Clyde Hilaire gets the ball again, and this time he's tripped up at midfield. So it's going to be about a 3rd and about 4 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, another big 3rd down here if the Bills defense can get off the field. Looks like Hilaire actually got tripped up by his own offensive linemen. So we'll take it. We'll take it however we can get it. But the Buffalo Bills need to get a stop here as they're at midfield. Epineza is in this game, but I haven't heard his name called yet today. So Buffalo Bills showing a little bit of a blitz here. Shotgun formation, trips to the top of the screen. 31 goes into motion back to Mahomes' right. Bills only send 3, so it looks like they are trying what the others have done, and it's incomplete. So the Bills are going to be able to get off the field, trying to go to Kelce. Saran Neal with good coverage on Travis Kelce, and it's going to be 4th and 4. So the Buffalo Bills have forced a punt here. Again, if you're talking about field position, might be in favor of the Chiefs right now, but not nearly as big of a favor as it was for the Titans last week. So good job by the Bills defense, and they're going to get the ball back. 10:22 to go here in the first quarter. The Bills start with the ball with 3 and out. Chiefs get about 3 first downs, I believe, before they are stopped by the Bills on this 4th and 4. The punt's in the air. Andre Roberts back to receive it. He receives at the 9, goes to the 10, 15, 20, 25, to the 30, to the 32. So good return by Roberts. So the field position isn't as big of a factor in this one as Andre Roberts gets a good return. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. 10:09 to go in the first quarter. Both teams have had the ball once. Both teams have had to punt. Angry Buffalo Sports fan comes in with the muscle flexing a little bit because, again, a great return there by Andre Roberts. So they were bluffing a blitz and dropped back in the yes, they were bluffing a blitz. They had 6 or 7 on the line of scrimmage, and that's what you need to do against this Chiefs team. We've seen that work with Oakland. We've seen that work with New England. We saw that work with the Chargers. You need to fake like you're sending the blitz and only send 3 from all different sides, all different angles, and then the Kansas City Chiefs need to be able to adjust on the fly and see who's open. And on that play, Mahomes had to run, try to create some extra time, and he was able to find Kelce. Kelce just missed the pass. It was a little high again, and the Buffalo Bills forced the punt. Good start to Roberts' redemption game. Roberts back to his familiar self. Absolutely, we need to see a better game from Roberts. Again, a great punt return there. Good kick return to start things off, but I really like that punt return. Even the 3 and out now, we don't lose field position, and that's pretty much the key right now, right? This is a feeling out process. Obviously, you want to score as much as you can against the Chiefs, but both teams had the ball once, and both teams got stopped, so that's what matters most. I hope that Roberts doesn't think he has to redeem himself. I hope that Roberts just goes into this trying to do the best he can. And I hope he goes into every game thinking the same thing. If you think you have to redeem yourself, then you're trying too hard. You're pressing too hard, and that might cause some more mistakes. If you just realize that, hey, you had a bad game, just move forward. That's what I want to see. Matt Cap says, good D. It was good enough to force a punt. Let me say that. Good enough to force a punt from the Kansas City Chiefs, and sometimes that's a win, right? When you're talking about this explosive Kansas City Chiefs offense, that's a win. Jim Tripp asked, what about the injuries? I go over the inactives again today. For the Buffalo Bills, you have Jake Fromm, Dawson Knox, Matt Milano, Trent Murphy, Harrison Phillips, Quentin Spain, and TJ Yeldon, all inactive. Quentin Spain, Matt Milano, and Dawson Knox are the only 3 players on this list due to injury. The other guys are healthy scratches. For the Kansas City Chiefs, you have Le'Veon Bell, who they just traded for. He hasn't been on the team long enough to pass all protocols, so he's inactive. Darius Harris, Damone Harris, DeAndre Washington, and Sammy Watkins, I feel like, is the surprise there. I'm not sure how healthy Sammy Watkins was going into last week, but I thought we would see him in this game. Allen under center on first down. This time they hand the ball off on first down, get about a yard on the play. Really would like to see him do a play action there just because it was almost set up to be a run. I think that's was that Singletary Moss. I couldn't see who that was on the carry. But after the first drive where you pass it 3 times, you're setting up the run to start off the drive, so that way they have to expect the run. And I would have loved to play action there, have those linebackers move up a little bit. So it's going to be 2nd and 9, but Buffalo Bills do get their first yard of the game. So shotgun formation, they got running back to Allen's right, 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Roberts coming on what looked like would have been a jet sweep. Allen able to get away from some pressure, rolls to his right, throws the ball, and that was to Croft, and that one is incomplete. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. Allen starting the game 0 for 3 in this game. Third and 9 for the Buffalo Bills, 9:20 to go in the first quarter. Again, Buffalo went 3 and out on their first drive. We're first in the NFL in third down conversions at 57%. Obviously 0 for 1 in this game as the Bills now have to reset. Bills set 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Allen looking to throw, pressure coming, able to get away from it. Allen looks like he's going to try to take off. Allen does take off, and I think he got the first down. I don't know what that guy's doing. I have no idea what that guy's doing, but he said first down, but then he marked him short. So that's gonna be close. That's gonna be close. Because so the line judge or head linesman, whoever it is, came in, marked him short, but then ruled first down anyway. So I found that very interesting. But looks like it is going to be a first down for the Buffalo Bills. 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Buffalo gets their first down of the game. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, hit that thumbs up button. Allen in a pistol formation. This time they do the jet sweep with McKenzie. McKenzie gets to about the 47-yard line before he's taken down. Probably our biggest gain yet on first down. Actually, not probably. Our biggest gain on first down so far. It's going to be second and about 5 for the Buffalo Bills. Allen 0 for 4 to start off this game. Really need to get him going a little bit. I know the ball's wet. 2 of those were drops. So Allen does need to, or his receivers need to do a better job. We'll take it. Let the man run. Absolutely. We'll take points and yards, however we can get them in this game. Another pistol formation. Again, McKenzie goes in motion like it's a jet sweep. They hand it off to Singletary in the backfield. Singletary gets to Chiefs territory and gets about the 45-yard line before he's thrown out of bounds. So it's going to be a first down for the Buffalo Bills. Again, get inside Chiefs territory. 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Bills have the ball, 1st and 10 from about the Chiefs' 47-yard line. Robert Jean says, good start. Would have loved to see a completion on that drive for the first drive for Josh Allen. In fact, that jet sweep turned out to be a completion for Allen. He has 1 completion for 5 yards. 1 for 5 on the day so far, Josh Allen. Allen under center again. Gabe Davis moving to the bottom of the screen. Oh! They fake the run. Pass to Brown. Oh, good defensive play. There is a flag down. Number 22 with a good defensive play. Not sure if the flag's going to be on offense or defense. I thought it was just a good defensive play by the Chiefs there. But they tried a flea flicker, did the Buffalo Bills. But the Chiefs did a pretty good job staying with it. He does have the arm bar. So this might be pass interference on the Chiefs. In fact, it has to be pass interference on the Chiefs because John Brown didn't touch anybody. And so the Buffalo Bills will have the ball 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. I honestly just thought that was good coverage by number 22. I did see a little bit of him pulling on John Brown's arm there, but I didn't see a lot for pass interference. But I guess that's enough, and they're going to rule pass interference. Oh no, they picked up the flag. They picked up the flag. I agree with that. I did not see enough there to get a flag. So I actually agree with that. I don't mind that. So we got 2nd and 10 now for the Buffalo Bills at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. Shotgun formation for Allen. You got Singletary to his left, 4 wide receivers, 2 to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Blitz is coming. Allen is able to step away. Gets the pass off, and it's completed to Cole Beasley to the 33-yard line. That was soft, says Father Snowman. Yeah, if they were called, I'm okay with that. Now, I would rather not see a flag at all, obviously, because it leads to a little bit of controversy on our end. But I'm okay with that non-call. That was a hell of a catch, just right. Well, if it was, Cole Beasley goes up and gets the ball, makes up for his drop earlier in the quarter. So Bills have the ball 1st and 10 at about the 32-yard line. So now we have Allen 2 for 7 on the day for 15 yards. 1st and 10, 6:45 to go here in the first quarter. Allen shotgun formation. You got Singletary again to his right. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Fakes the handoff. Allen looking to throw, throwing it to the end zone, and that's way overthrown. Again, this time attempted to get the pass to Stefon Diggs. First attempt Stefon Diggs' way. He had Diggs. If he leads him to the sideline, they're going back to the Allen run, saying that he did not get the first down. From that angle, it does not look like he got the first down, but it's a little late for that one. Second and 10, Allen 2 for 8, not doing that good. Had him, just too much beef. Yeah, he had him on that play. It was a nice crossing route by Diggs, and if Allen would put in there, that was 6. But we have a second and 10 now for the Buffalo Bills. Again, at the 33, a little H-back delay, and that gets us about 3 yards to the 30-yard line. That was Singletary again on the carry, so Singletary picks up 3 yards, and it's going to be a 3rd and 7 for the Buffalo Bills. I hate seeing field goals against this team. You need to score touchdowns when in this type of field position. I just really believe that you want to see more touchdowns. Dawkins lets off his block early there to get upfield, and the guy Dawkins was guarding is able to make the tackle. 3rd and 7, shotgun formation. Singletary coming in motion. Goes to Allen's right. You got 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Blitz coming for the Chiefs. Allen able to get the throw away, but throws it over Singletary's head. So it's going to be 2 for 9 to start the game for Josh Allen. And it's going to be 4th and 7 for the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass and the field goal unit coming on here. Buffalo Bills could not pick up the blitz. They wouldn't even block on that one. Yeah, you had 2 free runners. Now, he did have Singletary open in the flat. He needs to hit Singletary there. I'm sorry. He needs to get Singletary early there. Singletary has all day to run. So Tyler Bass comes in for a field goal. This one's going to be from 47 yards out. In the rain, 48 yards out. Ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 5:42 to go in the first quarter, the Buffalo Bills up on the Kansas City Chiefs 3-0. Nice one by Bass, absolutely. But again, you don't always want to see field goals in that situation. You need to see some touchdowns. The Buffalo Bills missed some opportunities there. The Buffalo Bills now had the ball twice. A 48-yard field goal by Tyler Bass makes this one 3-0. Points on the board. All righty then, says Izzy Mate. I do like seeing the Bills in the lead. I'll give you that. I like seeing the Bills in the lead, but I wanted to see more out of the Buffalo Bills on that drive. Again, almost had a pass interference call that would have given us the ball 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. But the flag was picked up, so interesting to see that. I know that's going to lead to some controversy. Again, I thought it would have been a soft call if it was on the call down the field. It's pass interference. I thought it was a good pass breakup by number 22 of the Chiefs. But very interesting to me. I wonder who overturned that official's flag, but I always find things like that interesting. He had a flag. What made him change his mind and say, hey, that wasn't a flag like I thought? But again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk for live play-by-play and reaction to the game between our Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. We have Stefon Diggs currently with 0 catches in this game. Cole Beasley has been targeted a few times in this game. But again, Josh Allen, 2 for 9 on the day so far. Not exactly a good start for Josh Allen on the day as far as accuracy is concerned. Now, 2 of those were drops on the first drive, but a couple of them he had an open guy and just missed him. Missed Stefon Diggs in the end zone on that pass drive. Missed Devin Singletary, who was open early on the last play there. We need a confidence builder, some momentum. The Chiefs are the new Pats. That's why the flag got picked up. Maybe. But again, I thought that would have been a weak pass interference call. But if I see it called against the Bills later in this game, we're going to have some issues. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, again, as long as you're consistent, then that's all I care about. And that's why I'm telling. Actually, I have a Kansas City Chiefs friend who I'm telling the same thing to. I'm saying as long as I don't see it called the other way later, I'm okay with them picking that flag up. And again, I thought it would have been a weak call, but definitely something that they felt needed to be picked up. So the Buffalo Bills are currently showing standings in the AFC East. Again, the Patriots lose yesterday. The Dolphins win. So if we lose here, Titans are the new Patriots, says Miguel. If we lose here, again, the Miami Dolphins only a game back. Now we are in the driver's seat because we did beat the Dolphins earlier this season. But the Dolphins are definitely coming on strong on a 3-game winning streak as we speak. Now, of course, one of those games is against the Jets. And one of those games is against a really banged up 49ers team. So you don't know what to expect from the NFL week to week. As this kickoff goes into the back of the end zone, and the Chiefs will start the ball 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. So again, Mahomes will come out, ball 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Number 71 of the Chiefs went back into the locker room, so that cannot be good for the Chiefs. Give me 1 second, I'll tell you who that is. That's one of their tackles. That's Mitchell Schwartz, who was questionable coming into this game, was able to make it, but it looks like he is going back to the locker room, so I'm guessing he will be questionable to return. Run on 1st down, big hole for Clyde Hilaire, and he's into Bills territory and out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Huge hole there by the Kansas City Chiefs, Clyde Hilaire, and he gets into Bills territory. So on one play, a 30-yard scamper, he makes Poyer look foolish on this one, cutting inside when Poyer went out and making Poyer miss on a tackle, and that's going to be a 1st down well inside Buffalo Bills territory now again on the first play. I know we need to stop Patrick Mahomes, but this run defense is getting eaten alive all season long. So now they got the ball 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mahomes under center, 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom, single set back. Fake the handoff. Mahomes looking to throw. Has Clyde Hilaire open in the flat. That's who he gets the ball to. Clyde Hilaire gets it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line before he's forced out of bounds by Edmonds. Going to bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Kansas City Chiefs. 4:50 to go here in the first quarter. Bills up 3-0 on the Kansas City Chiefs. A lot of guys are slipping out there. Yeah, it's wet out there. And you have to think about the Buffalo Bills did just add new sod, those black rubber pellets. They just added new sod yesterday. So it's going to make it even slicker out there. So definitely going to see a lot of slipping and sliding. 2nd and 5 from the 39. Mahomes in shotgun formation. You got Hilaire joining him in the backfield to his left. 1 wide receiver to the top of the screen. 3 to the bottom. Pass caught by number 11, gets it inside the 35. Robinson gets another 1st down before he's pushed out of bounds. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Chiefs at about the 32-yard line. Mahomes 2 for 4 for 13 yards so far early on in this game. Definitely a lower score at this point than most people would have predicted. I'm sure there was a prop bet of over-under in the first quarter and definitely hitting the under there. Hughes has to stop that crash down stuff. He does. You're absolutely right. He needs to be able to set the edge and be able to maintain his position out there. Shotgun formation for Mahomes. Blitz is coming. Mahomes finds an opening, gets it to Robinson again inside the 15-yard line. That's going to be another 1st down for the Kansas City Chiefs as they get the ball into the red zone. Cam Lewis also heading to the locker room, looking like he is hurt as well, so he'll be questionable to return. Right now, the score, Luca, is 3-0 Buffalo. Chiefs have the ball inside the red zone, inside the 15-yard line. Mahomes had all day to throw, and he found Robinson. Norman misses the tackle there. He was the first guy there, and so it's 1st and 10 at the 11. Mahomes in shotgun formation. You have number 31 to his left. You have 2 guys to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Mahomes looking, throws it over the middle to Kelce. Kelce gets it, and Kelce is in for the touchdown. So that's a touchdown for the Chiefs. Kelce's first catch of the day. I told you guys, Jay Wolf says this defense stinks. I told you guys that Kelce was going to determine how this game went. I thought that Tre'Davious White was going to do a good job against Tyreek Hill. Has so far. I haven't seen Tyreek Hill at all in this game so far. But then again, you have Travis Kelce still over the middle. A.J. Klein went the wrong way, in my opinion, there. Tremaine Edmonds unable to stick with Kelce, and Kelce gets into the end zone for 6 points. So they're looking at it again, but he's in the end zone. So that's a touchdown for the Chiefs. Coming back after the Bills score a field goal to make this one 6-3. Extra point is now pending for the Kansas City Chiefs. They might look at it again, but I thought Kelce was definitely in. Really tough to bring Kelce down once he has that ball inside the 5-yard line. That's in the Chiefs' plan to not use Tyreek, and I believe that. Again, you go into the game plan saying we don't need to use Tyreek Hill. We'll go 1-for-1. We'll trade Tre'Davious White for Tyreek Hill and move him to the side. I do agree with that. It's not enough. As we need someone to step up and stop Travis Kelce from having a big day. That was his first catch, but goes for 6 We can't stick on anyone, says Dragon Wolf. McDermott needs to do something about this defense. Is Miami? If Miami wins the AFC East, I'm going to be very upset. I agree with that. This is the Buffalo Bills division to lose. Even if we lose this game, this is still the Buffalo Bills division. But their score is under review. I think he was in. I don't think there's much to be said there. Again, I don't see anybody stopping Kelsey at the 2-yard line. Missing Milano dearly. Again, Milano inactive for this game. And you have to it makes you wonder, is Milano worth that extension, right? Because, yeah, we miss him dearly, but how many injuries is he going to get? You know, again, the best ability is availability, and Milano hasn't been available for most of the games this season. So, does he deserve a big-time contract, or do we now realize we need a nice outside linebacker to complement Tremaine Edmonds, and we look at that in the draft, right? We can look at that in the draft and see what we can pick up, because remember, this draft is not going to be as big of a crapshoot as we all thought at the beginning of the season. We see these college football teams now playing, so is Milano worth a big-time contract? Is he worth it? I just don't know if he is. I want to see it play. I love Milano. Don't get me wrong. Norman's playing way too deep, says John Doe. I don't know. Allen Robinson. Robinson's pretty fast. So, the one thing we can say about Norman is he's definitely lost a step. So maybe he's too afraid to get burned deep, and so he's playing back a little bit. I don't know what the defensive scheme is for Norman on his coverage. So we'll see what happens there if that adjusts throughout the game. But as of right now, the Chiefs are up 6-3. Evans is soft. I hope it's just because of his injury. First drive, we made tackles. Second drive, we missed tackles, says Apex. Again, I feel like they were moving the ball pretty well in the first drive, too, and we just got lucky overthrew Kelsey twice. That's my opinion on the first drive. But we'll see what happens. Again, 6-3 Buffalo trailing the Kansas City Chiefs. Extra point pending as they're still reviewing the touchdown by Travis Kelce, but there was nothing there for me to say that he did not score a touchdown on that play. But again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk as we watch the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, weird start time on this Monday evening football game as the Kansas City Chiefs look to have just scored a touchdown, pull ahead, up 6-3. Again, they were reviewing that play. D terrible, can't tackle or cover, so Scott. Everyone hates our defense. I know. Amazing how the tables have turned from just a season ago when everyone was in love with our defense. Again, I'm not going to say that our defense is terrible, but we need to do better. We're 3:05 to go in the first quarter. We've allowed 7 points to the Chiefs. Some teams can't say that. Some teams, including the Las Vegas Raiders last week, can't say that. I know we didn't miss some tackles on that drive. Norman missed a tackle. Edmonds, I believe, missed a tackle on that drive. But the Kansas City Chiefs are up now. Kick is in the air, and the kick is good. 7-3. Wow, the defense got to start playing better. We've been saying that for 4 weeks now. Been saying that for 4 weeks now that this defense needs to start playing better. This defense is a problem, and hopefully we can get it fixed as they take a look at as it gets ready for World Series. Game 1 tomorrow, the World Series between the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, or I guess the Tampa Bay Rays now, and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Let me know in the comment section, A, if you care, and B, who you have winning the World Series, Rays or Dodgers. It's going to be interesting, I think. I picked the Dodgers to win at the beginning of the season. I don't see that being any different. Tough schedule this year. Challenging, says Jim Tripp. It is a tough schedule this year, but again, we can do better. We can do better as a team. We can't keep giving other teams points and first downs and things like that. And listen, we're going to get better. I truly believe that we're going to get better as the Bills are down 7-3 here. Again, at the beginning of the stream, everyone said, hey, if the Bills win, I'm on board, and I'm good with it. Now we're down 7-3 with 3:05 to go in the first quarter, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh, this team stinks. Have a feeling the shootout we expected is going to start now. I'm a Braves fan, so I'm mad about yesterday and won't watch it, says Dragon Wolf. Give me the defense we had last year. Most of the pieces are the same. So you basically just want to get Alexander back and a healthy Milano is what you're saying. Kickoff is in the air, and the kick is out of the back of the end zone, so the Bills will start at the 25-yard line. 3:05 to go in the first quarter. Both teams have had the ball twice. The score is now 7-3 Chiefs over the Buffalo Bills. Jim Tripp says, give me some Moss, boss. He wants to see Moss in the game. We have only seen Singletary up to this point, so it'll be interesting to see when Moss does get into this game. For the Buffalo Bills, you got shotgun formation, 2 to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. You do have, it looks like Singletary still to Josh Allen's right. No, that's Singletary who goes for 9 yards on first down. So great job on first down by Devin Singletary. Get that run going a little bit. 9 yards on first down. So good job by Buffalo. 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Buffalo has ball 2nd and 1, trailing the Chiefs 7-3. Josh Allen 2 for 9 so far for 15 yards. Bills only have 47 total yards in this game so far. Need to get that number up if you're going to compete against this team. Croft in motion, Allen under center, single set back as they do hand it off to Singletary again. Singletary gets the first down to about the 38-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for this Buffalo Bills team, trailing now 7-3. Again, 2:20 to go here in the first quarter. Jim Tripper says, go, go. I have never said I'm on board with this D. They have been horrible from the start of the year. I agree with you, but what I'm saying is a lot of people were talking about how, hey, if the Bills win this game, they're just happy. And again, this Buffalo Bills defense is not last or anywhere near last in the NFL. Shotgun formation, so it could be worse. They do hand it off to Singletary again, this time only for about 2 yards before he's knocked down by number 91 of the Kansas City Chiefs. So it's going to be about 2nd and 8 for the Buffalo Bills. Run on 3 consecutive snaps. Gets us about, I'll say about 15 yards total. So that's not bad. We get the first down. Now 2nd and 8. Singletary trying to get something going. Now we do have Moss in the game. Shotgun formation. Moss to Allen's left. 4 wide receivers set. Allen looking to throw on 2nd down. Throws it to Stephon Diggs. First catch by Diggs. Goes for about 6-7 yards. So it's going to be a 3rd and short for the Buffalo Bills. Maybe about 3rd and 2 for the Buffalo Bills with 1:15 to go here in the first quarter. The Bills trailing the Chiefs 7-3. We could be Jets fans. Listen, I would be so depressed right now. I mean, again, I might be mistaken, but during that 18-year non-playoff spread, I don't know how that would compare to how I would feel as a Jets fan right now. Honestly, I don't. 3rd and 2 for the Buffalo Bills. Shotgun formation. You have 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. It looks like Moss again in the backfield. They're going to run with Allen to the right. Allen does pick up the first down, gets about the 49-yard line before he is taken down. He runs to the right on like a sweep type play. They brought whoever the wide receiver was on the top of the screen or bottom of the screen to the top, and Allen runs it that way and does pick up a first down for the Buffalo Bills. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 from about midfield for the Buffalo Bills. 20 seconds to go. They do have to get one more play off here in the first quarter. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button as we watch this Monday afternoon/evening football. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers set. They fake the handoff. Allen go run again. Gets the edge on the outside. Gets about the 46-yard line. Back into Kansas City Chiefs territory. That's going to be the last play of the first quarter. The Bills down 7-3, but the Bills also driving inside Chiefs territory. 17 season playoff drought, and we still have more playoff appearances than the Jets, says any Buffalo sports fan. Raining pretty good there in Buffalo as they watch the raindrops coming down. But that's the end of the first quarter with the Bills trailing 7-3. And listen, if you would have told me at the end of the first quarter the Bills were only trailing by 4, I would have been pretty excited about it. If you would have told me at the end of the first quarter the Bills only allowed 7 points, I would have been pretty okay with that. So as much as we complain about this defense, I understand the complaints about this defense. It's still not that disappointing that we were able to make the Kansas City Chiefs punt at least one time. John Doe says just run it down their throat. Again, controlling time possession is huge. Controlling time possession is absolutely huge for this Buffalo Bills team in this game. Again, don't know why it's telling me that I have to agree to show up when people say subscribe. Thank you, Robert Jean. Absolutely, guys. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Again, I think it's very important, you guys, if you can help me out, share this video. It's going to be a huge way to help out the channel. Just let people know we're here doing live reaction and play-by-play to the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, whether you're watching the game or if you're unable to watch this game, join us, Jim Tripp, as you agree with time possession. It's huge in this game for the Buffalo Bills. You know, some games, it does not matter. Listen, we completely dominated time possession against the Tennessee Titans, but the reason for that was because of the 4 turnovers. So I want to see us control time possession and not turn the ball over. I think that would be huge for the Buffalo Bills. So the Bills down 7-3 here at the end of the first quarter. Again, tonight after this game, go over to ESPN. Normal Monday Night Football game is the Dallas Cowboys versus the Arizona Cardinals. Make sure to check that out. Again, Dallas Cowboys first game without Dak Prescott. It's an NFC matchup, so I really don't care who wins the game. Again, no real rooting interest for a Bills fan unless you're still mad at the Dallas Cowboys for having 25, 30 years ago. And then there's a rooting interest, but I'm not. I'm past all that, and I still do feel bad about the whole Dak Prescott situation. So we're at the end of the first quarter here with the score: Buffalo 3, Kansas City 7. So we'll see how the second quarter pans out. The Buffalo Bills have the ball. The Bills got the ball first, went 3 and out, had to punt the ball away to the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City moved the ball downfield pretty nicely, but after 2 missed throws by Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelce, we forced a punt. And Andrew Roberts with a really nice return to give us good field position. We were able to get a drive going, sustain some offense, and we end up with 3 points. Get a field goal. Again, some missed opportunities by the Buffalo Bills on that drive. So it was 3-0 Bills at that point. Then we give it to the Chiefs. First play on the Chiefs drive, they run it 30 yards into Bills territory, and then they slowly, methodically move the other 50 yards, get into the end zone on Travis Kelce, 12-yard touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes to make this one 7-3. The Bills now on their following drive. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 5. They fake a reverse. They hand the ball off to, is that Moss or Singletary, who gets 4 yards? That's actually Moss. His first carry of the day goes for 4 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Buffalo Bills. As a first run by Moss goes for 4 yards at the start of the second quarter. 14:40 to go here in the first half. Remember, the Bills did get the ball first, so that means that at the end of the half, the Chiefs do start with the ball. Our next 2 division games are very important. We've got the Jets next week, and then the New England Patriots after that. Be huge to win those 2 games. Under center, hands the ball off, and Singletary pounding it. Oh no, that's Moss. Moving his legs and getting the first down. Good job by Moss. He did that pretty much on his own. Gets stopped in the backfield. Continues to move his legs. Power from Moss. Okay, Moss. We see you. We see you, Moss. Get that 3rd and 1. So 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. 14 minutes to go in the first half. Bills trailing the Chiefs 7-3. Third possession of the game for the Buffalo Bills. You got Allen under center again. Single step back. Croft coming in motion. Now you have him in the backfield. They fake the handoff. Allen looking to throw, throws it deep, down the middle to Diggs. Incomplete. Diggs unable to make the grab. And so now it's going to be 2nd and 10. Again, Allen going deep, trying to hit Diggs. Just overthrew him a little bit. Good coverage by the Chiefs there as Diggs just unable to get that catch. Diggs still has no catches, only 2 pass attempts, both of them into the end zone. No, he does have 1 catch, doesn't he? I think he has 1 catch for like 6 yards. So just trying to get Diggs activated into this game. In his hands, it wasn't in his hands. It would have been an amazing catch if he made it. 2nd and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. That was an effortless throw, says Oman Jenkins. Yeah, it went 45, 50 yards. Pistol formation. Allen going to take off with this again as lead blockers in front. Able to get outside, gets inside the 30, gets out of bounds at the 28-yard line. This time it was the Chiefs with a missed tackle that leads to Josh Allen picking up the first down and getting the Bills back into field goal range, well into Chiefs territory. Again, don't want to see all these field goals. We're not going to beat the Chiefs like the Broncos beat the Patriots yesterday. Let me just say that. We're not going to beat this team 18-10. 13:15 to go in the second quarter. Bills trailing 7-3. Allen has the Bills inside the 30-yard line. Allen shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set. Looks like it's Moss to his right. They do have a delayed handoff to Moss. Moss picks about 3 yards to the 25-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Buffalo Bills. Use those legs, Jim Tripp says. Absolutely. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk as we are live for every single Buffalo Bills game, giving you live play-by-play and reaction. So if you're not subscribed to Believers Talk, hit that subscribe button. Like this video. And again, like I said, share this video. Let people know that we are giving you live play-by-play and reaction to these games. Another thing, guys, if you're not following me on social media, I do have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Make sure you subscribe and follow me on those platforms as well. Pistol formation for the Buffalo Bills. 2 wide receivers still bottom of the screen. This time another fake. This time Allen has it again. He keeps it, and he gets taken down for a loss of 3. Looked like he was going to try to pass it towards the end there. Made the right decision on just sucking it up and taking the loss. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 for this Buffalo Bills team. I think maybe he should hand the ball off there. Clark on the outside, number 55 for the Kansas City Chiefs, was able to wrap him up. He should have let it go. He should have given it to Moss. Is that what you mean? That's what he should not have passed it. Again, we saw what happened last week against the Titans where he tried a flat-footed pass. Just ended up being intercepted. But it's going to be 3rd and 10 now for the Buffalo Bills at about the 28-yard line. Looks like the Buffalo Bills are calling a timeout. Buffalo Bills call their first timeout. So with 11:35 to go in the first half, Bills trailing 7-3. They got a 3rd and 10 from about the 27-yard line. Everyone's saying, yes, give it to Moss. Give it to Moss. Absolutely. I think he had Moss. Moss could maybe only got 2 or 3 yards on that one, but it's better than taking the sack there. So passing game just isn't there today. So far, no, it's not. So far, Josh Allen only about 2 for 9, I believe, on the day. No, it's worse than that, as the Buffalo Bills passing game just isn't there. Again, maybe some of those drops early on really affected Allen's focus, but yeah, the passing game just not there. And guys, at halftime, we'll go over all the stats from this game. Tyler Kroft looked like he didn't know what was happening, and that's not a good situation. Not a good situation if you are a Buffalo Bills fan. You want the guy to know what's going on. Allen, 3 for 11 so far. The defense is good. You're talking about the Chiefs' defense. Both these defenses have not been good statistically so far this year. But so far, only 7-3, 11:35 to go in the first half. Allen shotgun formation. You got trips at the bottom of the screen. One wide receiver looks like Brown alone at the top. You got a running back to Allen's left from the 28-yard line. Now they're going to do an audible, switch things up. Diggs and Beasley at the bottom. You got Gabe Davis in the backfield as an extra blocker. The blitz comes, throwing it down the sidelines to Diggs. Diggs incomplete. Overthrows Diggs. Diggs was looking for a flag. There's a flag down in the backfield towards Diggs. So maybe there was some holding before the pass, either pass interference or holding on this one. Looks like he's holding Diggs' arm behind him. Yeah, he's definitely holding Diggs' arm. Worse than the first call. Yeah, he has that one well in. So yeah, Diggs should get the pass interference call there. Allen gets hit as he throws the ball once again. And that's the great thing about what Stefon Diggs does to this team. Not only does he create, great opportunity for good offensive stats, he creates mismatches and makes it hard on these guys to cover him. So leads to 1st and goal for the Buffalo Bills at the 4-yard line. Allen under center. You got 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Diggs by himself at the bottom. They fake the handoff. Diggs rolling, trying to get Diggs open. Throws it towards the sideline. That's incomplete. No! Whoa! Did Diggs catch that? Diggs caught it on the sideline, and that's going to be a touchdown. Nice catch, Stefon Diggs. I did not think he caught that. I thought Allen was just throwing that one away, but Allen puts it where only Diggs can get it, and Diggs does just that. We were just talking about what Stefon Diggs does to this team. What a catch by Stefon Diggs. That's a catch, both feet down. Yes, sir. Touchdown, Buffalo Bills. Tell me this is real. This is real. The Buffalo Bills go up 9-7. Extra point, of course, pending. That's a touchdown. They can't take that one back. Diggs is a beast, absolutely. And the Buffalo Bills take a lead here in the second quarter. Bills up now 9-7 with 11:22 to go in the first half. Extra point pending. Bass going back for his extra point. Make sure Bojorquez puts the laces out. Laces out. Laces out. Laces were out, and the kick is good. So, with 11:22 to go in the first half, the Bills now lead the Chiefs 10-7. So for all of you saying, hey, we want to see a good game, we're getting a good first half. We're getting a good first half. Stefon Diggs with a great touchdown grab, and the Bills are now up 10-7. Bass hit the top of the net. I saw that. Joe, yes, absolutely. True that. I don't know what Jim's agreeing with. Diggs is the best first-round choice we've made since Old Man Jenkins. I know Paul from Hashtag Sports has said the same thing. Guys, make sure after this game, you check out Hashtag Sports. You check out Cover One. You check out Buffalo Fanatics. Check them all out because they have great post-game analysis after this game, win, lose, or draw, right? Would you guys be happy with a tie? Let me ask you that. I've been debating that all week too. If we tied the Chiefs today, went 4-1-1, would you guys be happy with that? I would. I really would be happy with that. I think that would be great for the Buffalo Bills moving forward. To have a tie against the Chiefs. Apex says no. Trim Chip says no. Would you rather a loss? I just want to know what did that PAT hit the top of the net. So hit the top of the net and bounce straight up. I'm sorry, but when the defense catches up with our offense, watch out. Bills are going to be hard to beat. Nope, need to win, says King Cam. I mean, again, go kiss your sister Jim Trip. Would rather lose, says John Doe. I wouldn't. I'm sorry. Like, living close to Philadelphia, I'm talking to a bunch of Eagles fans who hated the fact that they tied the Bengals. And listen, it was the Bengals, right? So I don't want to tie the Bengals. I don't want to tie the Jets. But you talk about tying the defending Super Bowl champions, that's a different story. And you tell me you'd rather lose 42-10? Then tie? I just don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Not for a second. Because remember, in the standings then, we're still a game and a half up on the next team in the AFC East. You're talking about a game that matters, right? So I want the win too. I'm not saying I don't want the win. No one said I don't want the win. I want the win. I want to win. I want to win every single game. I'm going to go 16-0 now, 15-1. But that doesn't mean that we're going to have to win, that we have to win. We beat the Raiders beat the Chiefs. Let's beat the Chiefs, says Owen Jenkins. Matt Cap says yes. Close loss, okay. You'd rather close loss than a tie. Glory, honor, power. I don't know. I don't know about all that, bothers me. You'd rather close loss than a tie. So a tie means you're better than a close loss. Just so you know. Makes sound like that. Yeah. So, let's pretend we tie. So we finish 11-5-1. I'm sorry, 11-4-1, and the Dolphins finish 11-5. Who wins the division? Let's say we finish 10-5-1, and the Dolphins finish 10-6. Who wins the division? This is the defending Super Bowl champions. How wouldn't you be okay with a tie? Take a tie over loss? Absolutely. What are those tie-dye hats? I've seen them. I don't know where they got them, but they do look all right. They look all right. I would still rather like a hat like this or, one of my normal hats. I don't know what other hats I have in reaching distance. Not too many. I got my Sabres hat here, but that wouldn't help out. All right, so that was a touchback by Tyler Bass. So Chiefs start with the ball. Patrick Mahomes, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now offset I formation on 1st down. Again, I haven't seen anything from Tyreek Hill as he goes in motion. Fumble on the snap! And it looks like Mahomes is able to pick that up. So it's going to be 2nd and 12 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes had trouble with the snap, and these rainy days will have that happen. So you have to look out for that. But now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Too bad we couldn't get on it. Absolutely, Dragon Wolf. But yeah, there was a fumble on the snap. Mahomes did a good job getting back on top of it, but it does put them behind the sticks, right? 2nd and 12 is better than whatever would have happened there unless it would have been a sack for the Kansas City Chiefs. Now the Buffalo Bills defense needs to be able to use this to momentum as Mahomes is back in shotgun. Pressure, gets the ball away to Robinson, gets to the 29-yard line. Good job there by the Buffalo Bills defense. That's a good play for this defense. Talk about the tackle there by Teron Johnson shortly after the catch. No run after catch type things going on there. That's a good play by this defense. And the Buffalo Bills set up a 3rd and 6 for this offense to get. So good tackles to the apex, absolutely. I am Danny, since Josh Allen's getting in his head because now he has to match everything Josh Allen does. Maybe, but we'll see. I think Patrick Mahomes is up to the task. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. He does have a running back to his right. 4-man pressure by the Bills. They try to set up a wide receiver screen. The Bills cannot get there right away, and they get a 1st down. I thought the Bills had it pretty well defended at the line of scrimmage, but no one's up there to help out. This defensive line can't do it all. The defensive line did a good job stretching the play out, making number 31 have to cut, but there's no one behind him. No one behind Oliver to make that tackle, and someone needs to be there. Bad defensive play. Again, not sure exactly who was going to be on the running back there. Looks like it was set up to be, let me see if I can get his name for you. Shotgun formation here. Looks like Sarania was supposed to be on running back on that play. Unable to get there before the offensive line did. Fake the handoff, and Mahomes makes a guy miss, and he goes down at about midfield. Buffalo Bills do a decent job there. Would like to see that tackle in the backfield. Blew up whatever play the Chiefs were trying to have there. The Bills defense did get on Mahomes. Mahomes able to run up the middle for a few yards, make it 2nd and 5. But you like to see, again, a missed tackle really made that play better for the Chiefs than it should have been. Took out Oliver, said Oman Jenkins. So we got 2nd and 5 from their own 49-yard line. Mahomes under center, single back set. Handoff to Hilaire. And Hilaire gets just enough for the first down. Gets about 5 yards into Buffalo Bills territory. 8:30 to go here in the first half. The Buffalo Bills up on the Kansas City Chiefs 10-7. Both teams 4-1. Both teams coming off losses last week. 50-yard line, this line, and no further, says Jim Tripp. Well, they're past it now, so hopefully we can stop them on 1st and 10. Again, the Chiefs will get the ball to start the second half as the Bills got the ball first to start off this game. Mahomes under center, single set back. You got 2 wide receivers now to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. They do a jet sweep with number 10. He's able to get around the defensive line, and he does get bounced after a gain of 4. Edmonds did a decent job in pursuit there as number 10 comes up a little hobbled, actually, on the play for the Kansas City Chiefs. Edmonds always get pushed back on tackles, whereas his power, he's missed quite a few tackles, and this dates back to last season. He's missed quite a few tackles. Remember that Jets game earlier this year? The only real Jets touchdown they scored was an out route to Crowder. Crowder breaks Edmonds' tackle and goes the rest of the way. So shotgun formation on this 2nd and 5. Run back to his right. They do run an H-back delay, and is that Clyde Hilaire again? Yeah, Clyde Hilaire gets inside the 30-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and 10. Clyde Hilaire having a field day again. This Buffalo Bills defense against the run, not that good. I would say they did a good job against Travis Henry and Josh Jacobs over the last 2 weeks. I think most of Derrick Henry's yards came late in that game when that game was well established. We can't stop anything, says I Am Danny. So frustrating. Hey, we're just watching along, man. 6:50 to go here in the first half. 7-10. Buffalo over the Chiefs. Shotgun formation for Patrick Mahomes. Has a running back to his left and right. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. 1 to the bottom. As they do hand the ball off, it's a stretch play, and it gets inside the 20-yard line. And Clyde Hilaire drags Poyer for an extra 4 or 5 yards. Poyer not having a great day to start off either. Clyde has got the glide on us. Clyde's having a big day so far here in the first half for the Kansas City Chiefs. You have to admit, that draft pick by the Kansas City Chiefs just made this offense that much more explosive. You talk about the one running back who decided to opt out at the beginning of the season. Okay, AJ Klein's basically a liability at this point. You don't hear his name often associated with good things. Another run by the Chiefs, and the Bills just unable to get anything going. Clyde Hilaire patiently waiting as Edmonds comes from behind and makes the tackle, but he gets him to the 10-yard line. Going to a 2nd and 4 for the Kansas City Chiefs. This run game of the Chiefs just not being stopped by the Buffalo Bills brings us to 5:45 to go here in the first half. Bills still up 10-7. Knock the ball out, says I Am Danny. I think Edmonds tried to do that from behind, just unable to do that. Klein is horrible, says Apox. No one is a fan of Klein in this game. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Running back to his left is number 31. Clyde Hilaire out for this play. Bills D trying to set up. And they finally do get a pass completed to Tyreek Hill, this time over the middle. It looks like White forces him out of bounds. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Kansas City Chiefs. 3rd and 1 here. Good job by White sticking with him the whole way through as he went the whole way across the field to try to create an opening. Does get the catch. Gets 4 yards, but it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Kansas City Chiefs. 5:15 to go here in the first half. Again, a big drive here. Big 3rd down here as Mahomes is under center. Hill goes in shotgun. They pitch it back to Hilaire, and Hilaire gets the first down and the touchdown. No one from Buffalo able to stop this running game at all. It was a pitch to the right. There's a flag down. There is a flag down. Hold on. There's a flag. It's holding on the offense. Big. That's so big. We are falling all over the place, says John Doe. But it goes from 3rd and 1 to 3rd and 11. Hold on to Ron Johnson. Definitely was a good hold. And the sad thing is, it's one of those plays that you just aren't sure he needed to do that, because you did have number 11 there ready to make a block. Maul Johnson. He did Maul Johnson. Number 73, Allegret, with the holding call. So now it's 3rd and 11. Can the Bills stop him? Shotgun formation. Clyde Hilaire to Mahomes left. You got 3 wide receivers at the top of the screen. You got Kelce by himself at the bottom of the screen. Going to Kelce in the end zone. That's a touchdown. You're not stopping Travis Kelce. You're not doing anything right now to stop Travis White's upset. He has no idea how he ended up on Travis Kelce. But with that, the Bills now are down 13-10. Extra point pending, of course. But yeah, Travis Kelce with his 2nd touchdown of the day. Yeah, White was trying to instruct someone to do something else. Poyer comes over slow. Poyer is not having a good first half. And the Chiefs go up 14-10. Poyer blew that coverage. Yeah, absolutely could not have Travis Kelce run open like that. We thought we got lucky with that penalty there, but the Chiefs just find a way, and that's what the Chiefs offense will continue to do. The Chiefs offense will continue to find a way. So 4:56 to go, extra point's up, and the extra point is no good. So 4:56 to go, the Chiefs are now up 13-10. Extra point by Butker is missed. So the Chiefs only up by 3 here with less than 5 minutes to go now in the first half. The bases were out, so you don't have a Bojorquez problem. You just missed that kick. Just missed it. Jim Tripp says we must respond. This offense has to get going. Remember, this offense prior to last week's game averaged 30 points a game. I know it's rainy. I get that. But these wide receivers need to come down with these passes, right? If they're there, if Josh Allen's putting them there, then you need to be able to come down with it. And the Buffalo Bills haven't done that so far. Did a better job on that last drive, or at least the second drive. So again, Buffalo Bills, a field goal and a touchdown. The Chiefs, 2 touchdowns, miss an extra point. 13-10 right now with less than 6 minutes to go in the first half. I will take a tie for the half, but not at the end. Again, I'm asking you guys, would you take a tie over a loss? That's all I'm asking. Remember, the Chiefs do start with the ball to start the second half, but the Bills have plenty of time here with 2 timeouts remaining to get some points before halftime. And at halftime, we'll go over some scores from yesterday's games. We'll go over some of the highlights for the Buffalo Bills. Again, the Patriots losing is huge. The Miami Dolphins get a shutout of the New Jersey Jets. And listen, I know it's the Jets. I understand it's the Jets. But a shutout in the NFL is impressive. I don't care who it's against. This is crazy stuff. I am Danny. Once again, our defense isn't doing their 1/11th, saying they only do their job just a little bit, and the Buffalo Bills offense will take care of the rest. That's what happened the first 4 games of the season when the Bills started 4-0. Tough loss last week against the Tennessee Titans. Titans get an overtime victory against the Houston Texans yesterday, a game where Derrick Henry just went off, which again, I kind of wanted to tweet out, what does that mean about the Buffalo Bills being able to hold Travis Henry to what they were able to hold him to? I mean, Travis Henry did not do much, again, until the game was already over, basically. Travis Henry did not do much in that game. So, there's a point in that game where I think he had 7 carries for 15 yards. So, you do like that. Josh Jacobs, again, we were able to stop him. Obviously, not doing a good job stopping Clyde Hilaire so far today. We need to score a touchdown every single time we get the ball. The Chiefs are going to score 40 points today. We need to score 41. The Chiefs only have 13 with 5 minutes to go in the first half. So they're a little behind schedule if you have them scoring 40 points. Again, I think this would hit the under. I don't know what the over-under was for at halftime, but you would think that right now they're hitting the under. I always do that. I always say Travis when I mean Derrick. But yeah, Derrick Henry was stopped pretty well, contained pretty well. It's my Buffalo Bills fandom. I can't get them out of my head. I can't get these players out of my head. All right, so the kickoff is coming with the Buffalo Bills trailing the Kansas City Chiefs 13-10. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Looks like Roberts will not get a chance to return this one, so the Bills will start with the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So again, we need these wide receivers to do more. Not much going on in the passing game for the Buffalo Bills as they look at the first-round quarterbacks from the 2018 NFL Draft. Only 2 with winning records. You got Lamar Jackson, 24-4, Josh Allen, 19-13. The other guys all under 500. Josh Rosen, the worst of those, at 3-13. Bills' offense is looking good. Our defense isn't looking great. Pistol formation for, I don't even think our offense is looking that good, to be honest with you. Pistol formation for the Buffalo Bills as they run it with Devin Singletary on a stretch play. Singletary able to get to the 28-yard line for 3 yards on first down. So it's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Buffalo Bills. Another stretch play to the left, and we get 3 yards out at 4:40 to go in the first half. Bills trailing 13-10. Again, you look at Josh Allen, 4 of 12, 25 yards, and that insane touchdown to Stephon Diggs. Great catch by Diggs on that last drive. Shotgun formation, you got 2 wide receivers. Maybe that will get Allen's confidence back up. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Someone coming in motion. They fake it to him. They do have a screen to Diggs. Diggs gets to the 30-yard line, but no more. About 2 on the play, so it brings up a 3rd and 5 for the Buffalo Bills. Grind it, baby. Grind, says Jim Tripp. Again, probably closer than what some would have predicted. 13-10 here. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Want to see at least a first down. I would love to see a score on this drive, but the last thing I want to see is for them to give the Kansas City Chiefs time to score on the opposite side. Again, that was made infamous by the New England Patriots scoring in the last 2 minutes of the first half and then scoring to start the second half and really making you feel like you had to abandon your game plan. I mean, again, Kansas City scores 2 touchdowns in the next 2 drives, makes it 27-10 without the Bills really getting a chance to answer. Allen has room to run. He's going to run towards the sideline, get the first down. There is a flag down, so it looks like it's in the vicinity of holding as Allen does get the first down, but it does look like this one will be coming back as it looks like it's in the vicinity of an offensive hold by the Buffalo Bills. So unfortunately, another first down run by Josh Allen. This one's going to be called back. No, it's illegal hands to the face on the defense. So that's going to be a first down for the Buffalo Bills. And it's going to be 5 yards added to the end of the run. It was on John Brown, against John Brown. The penalty is not on John Brown. The penalty was against John Brown at the snap. The cornerback went to jab him right here, and he just hit him in the face. It's not like he did it with intent or anything like that, but most penalties are not with intent. You don't ever plan to hold or have a penalty, but not ever. I shouldn't say ever, but rarely do you plan it. But it's just the way it goes sometimes. So again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Billievers Talk. Bills have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. Fake the handoff. Allen has time. Throwing it downfield and throws it over to the sideline. Looks like the Chiefs want an intentional grounding on that one. I'm not seeing a flag yet, so that's good news. So we got 2nd and 10. Again, Andrew Reid's looking for the intentional grounding as well. But I don't know if they're going to get it. Looks like they were trying to set up Singletary on a fly route, just unable to get to him. 3:04 to go in the first half. Chiefs up 13-10. Allen shotgun formation, got Singletary to his left. 4 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Hand the ball off to Singletary. Singletary unable to find the hole. And that's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. Imagine stopping a run for a loss. The Bills defense, hopefully we're paying attention there, that it can happen, that you can do it. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 now for the Buffalo Bills. Offensive line just doesn't look good, says Dragon Wolf. I'm not sure what's going on with the offensive line, but not terrible. Not as terrible as the defensive line, but definitely could be better. Josh Allen, 5 for 14, 27 yards in this first half. Not good at all. Shotgun formation. You got 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Singletary to his right. Looks like the Chiefs are at least looking like they're going to bring pressure. They only bring 4. And looking downfield. Incomplete, intended for Diggs, but there is a flag down. So it looks like another pass interference going to be called here on number 21, which will give the Buffalo Bills a first down. Again, Diggs creates these mismatches all day. I don't see the pass interference there, guys. I don't see pass interference there. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't see it. He's allowed to have his hand on his waist. He's allowed to do that. He's not pulling him or anything like that. I don't see pass interference there. I don't. I'm sorry. I see the hook there. You can get him for holding. You can get him for holding. He did not turn him. He didn't. I'm sorry. If you get him for holding for that little whatever, I agree with that. But I just don't agree with that call. I'll watch it again when I get time. 4 wide receivers, single step back. Singletary gets the ball and gets into Kansas City Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Two minutes to go in the first half. Bills trailing the Chiefs 13-10. It was illegal contact. I'll give you illegal contact. I'll give you holding before the pass is thrown, but not pass interference. But you guys are saying I'm wrong, and I've been wrong once or twice before. But again, guys, thank you for joining me at the 2-minute warning here in the first half. You don't give me anything, the refs will say facts. Hey, I'm saying again, it was the first one. It wasn't pass interference, right? It wasn't. It was, and again, I didn't see what was called, so I don't know. But again, guys, thank you for joining me. We're at the 2-minute warning here in the first half. The Buffalo Bills trailing the Kansas City Chiefs 13-10. Bills driving into Kansas City Chiefs territory. I'm liking this drive so far. Hopefully we are able to at least get another first down or two. Even if we don't score, we do not allow the Chiefs much time to get downfield. Again, the Chiefs have 2 touchdowns, a missed extra point by Butker. The Bills have a touchdown by Stephon Diggs, a beautiful catch by Stephon Diggs on the sideline, catch that I didn't know he had. Bass starting to warm up, says Jim Tripp. I also don't want to settle for a field goal, right? I don't want to settle, but we'll see what happens. Again, I think us only being down 13-10 at halftime would be more than I predicted for this game, to be honest with you, at this point, at certain times this weekend. My pregame prediction was the Bills 34, the Chiefs 31, I believe was my pregame prediction. And I'm still sticking by that. I mean, obviously the score is not nearly as high as a lot of people would have thought, 13-10 here in the first half. But I would still love to see a Buffalo Bills touchdown here. I would love to see a Buffalo Bills win. If the Buffalo Bills could go into halftime up in this game, that's a huge momentum builder going into the second half. And the Bills doing a good job controlling time of possession right now. 27 passing yards for Josh Allen in the first half. That's not good. Meanwhile, Mahomes is 9 for 11 for 88 yards. So obviously Mahomes is winning the quarterback battle right now. We're going to be up 17-13 and a half. I like it. I like it. Yeah, you need to practice those extra points. Come out, Jim Warren, shotgun formation. Singletary to his right. They do hand the ball off to Singletary, and he is stopped for a loss. Stopped for a loss. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Bills. Back in the Buffalo Bills territory. The last thing we wanted to see there. The last thing we wanted to see there was a loss on the play. Good job by number 21 of the Chiefs coming up, making that play. That's Breland. Throw the ball. Again, guys, pregame, everyone's like, oh, we need to establish a run. They try to establish a run. You're like, why aren't you passing more? Stop it. Stop it. It was 2nd and 3. It was fine. Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Just a better play by the defense. Allen's pass deflected at the line of scrimmage. That's going to be incomplete. And the Bills be forced to punt with 1:14 to go here in the first half. So that idea of the Bills having the lead, screw the offensive line, says Dragon Wolf. So what, you want to rely on the defensive line? I mean, and Breland, like, that was not on the offensive line. Breland was a safety blitz. Allen or Dable needs to see that pre-snap and check out that play is what needs to happen. You can't blame the offensive line for not seeing a safety blitz and them getting their guys and not getting the extra guy. There's only 5 offensive linemen, so when they send 6, another good punt here by Bajorges travels inside the 10-yard line, and that's where the Chiefs saw the ball. Minute 5 to go here. Chiefs do have all 3 timeouts, and they're going to start at the ref rules at the 10-yard line. It was the 9, but that's okay. Jim Chip says turnover punches out. Trenches need to change. Yeah, we are losing the trenches, and those are the biggest parts of the game. You need to win the offensive and defensive line. We're not winning either of them right now. They could run this ball and still score with Clyde Hilaire the way our team is going. Jim Tripp says, get nasty, boys. Again, want to see nothing more than 13-10 at halftime at this point, right? Shotgun formation for Patrick Mahomes as they stop the clock. What are we stopping the clock for? The clock did not run for the punt, so there's actually only a minute to go in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs, but that's still more than enough time. They got to be aggressive. Casey will pull ahead in a hurry. Absolutely they will. Absolutely they will. And again, if they can make it 20-10 here to end the half and then score on their first drive in the second half, it's 27-10, and the Bills don't get to answer either touchdown. They do run the ball on first down with Clyde Hilaire. Clyde Hilaire gets a 20, and he stood up there by Poyer and company. So good job by the Bills bringing him back, but he gets first down. First down carry with less than 50 seconds to go now in the first half. I don't know why they're not using one of their timeouts. Are they happy to go into halftime only up 13-10? I'm happy if they're happy. 40 seconds to go. Now they're going to throw it here on 1st and 10. And there's a sack. That's Ed Oliver. No, that's not Ed Oliver. I'm sorry. That's Mario Addison getting the sack for the Buffalo Bills. And that is a sack on Patrick Mahomes. And hopefully that means the Chiefs will just be happy to go up 13-10 at half. Good job. Good sack. Let's go. Let's work off that, right? Let's work off of that sack. First sack of the game belongs to the Buffalo Bills. Sack while getting held, says Dragon Wolf. Yeah, he was definitely getting held in that play. 2nd and 14 now for the Kansas City Chiefs. 29 seconds to go in the first half. Looks like there was a timeout called by the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes on 12 dropbacks has been knocked down 3 times and 1 sack. That's not terrible as far as pressure is concerned, guys. That's not terrible. Safety, you have to fall back a long ways for a safety. As the Chiefs are doubling us on yards. 201 in the first half for the Chiefs, only 100 for the Buffalo Bills. Mahomes in shotgun formation. Get him with 31 in as the running back. You got 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. So it does look like they're going to try at least score something here. Pass on the middle field. Oh, no one's there. The pass was deflected in the air. Edmonds might have been able to get on it, but almost that big interception the Bills wanted and needed. 23 seconds to go in the first half. We got 3rd and 14. Just need a strip sack. Almost picked. Danny. Almost. Edmonds just missed the chance. Allen's shoulder might be affecting him since the Raiders game. Oh yeah, remember that left shoulder? Yeah, that's a good call, Matt Cap. He did land funny on that left shoulder. But hey, after this game, we have 2 big divisional games. So hopefully he's able to correct what's ever wrong. 3rd and 14, shotgun formation for the Chiefs. I say if they get no yards on this play, the Bills call timeout. I say if it's incomplete, or if they get no, if it's incomplete, they don't need to call timeout. But instead, they get the first down. Robinson with the first down. 16 seconds to go. Teron Johnson with the tackle right on the out-of-bounds line. I thought he stopped for progress. Could keep the clock going. But yeah, hopefully again, 13-10, it doesn't get any worse than that in the first half. 16 seconds, Chiefs still have 2 timeouts. Mahomes going to be in shotgun formation for this 1st and 10 play at their own 32-yard line. You have 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Kelsey alone at the bottom of the screen. Looks like the same formation they had on that touchdown to Kelsey. And it looks like the Buffalo Bills have called one of their other 2 timeouts. So we've seen McDermott do this in the past. Every single week, it seems like he does this at least once, where he's looking at the Chiefs formation or the opposing team's formation, and then he calls a timeout. So Buffalo Bills call timeout. Clock was stopped anyway, so it's not as if he's giving them any advantage here. 16 seconds to go. Back to the house. Come on, yeah, force it and get a pick six. Let's go. We almost had a pick six or a pick on that last play. Would love to see a pick six right before the end of the half. I just don't see Mahomes making that kind of mistake. I really don't. Although we saw Rodgers make those mistakes twice yesterday. And Aaron Rodgers is a pretty good quarterback in his own right. So shotgun formation again at their own 32-yard line. 16 seconds. They have 2 timeouts. So pretty much you could still use any part of the field here. 3 wide receivers set. 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Bills playing press coverage. Addison getting in again. Unable to get to him. Kelsey is wide open. And he fumbles the ball. And the Bills land on it. Is that Bills' ball? Bills' ball! Bills recover the fumble. I'm not sure if he was out of bounds, though, when he recovered that. If 29 is out of bounds when he recovers this ball, it's Chiefs' ball. Good job by Klein. Hold on, guys. Good job by A.J. Klein, but Norman's in bounds. That's Buffalo ball. Buffalo ball right there. Good job at the 50. Again, not a lot of time, but still time to get in field goal range for the Buffalo Bills. Norman jumps on that ball. He's in bounds. A.J. Klein, guys, A.J. Klein with the strip. Just saying. Hold up, maybe I was swearing on Klein. Maybe, because A.J. Klein's one with the strip there. Bills on their side of the ball. 1 timeout to go. 6 seconds. You really don't have time for anything on that Hail Mary here, do you? I mean, a quick out. Maybe you try Tyler Bass's leg here. Open, out of bounds, a second to go. Diggs gets them into field goal range. Good job there. And it's going to be about 48-yard field goal. No one on Diggs. Diggs is able to run all day, gets it to about the 34-yard line, and gets out of bounds with a second on the clock. Man, what a momentum shift this would be if the Bills are able to get a field goal here right before the end of the half to tie this one up. Again, someone said in the chat, I'll take a tie at halftime, but not at the end of the game. Well, it's going to be a 52-yard attempt for Tyler Bass to try and tie this game up right before the half. Kick's no good. It never had a chance. Never had a chance. Had the distance, but definitely wide right the whole way. So unfortunately, the Bills cannot cash in on that turnover by Travis Kelce. So at halftime, the Buffalo Bills trail the Kansas City Chiefs 13-10. Again, Bills doing everything they could there, getting field goal range. Tyler Bass just can't make that field goal. Way right. Way off. It was way off. But again, it was a 54-yard at the end of the half. But the Bills trailing anything but wide right side. Why? Does that bring up memories? Chip, does that bring up memories for you? But we're at the half here in Buffalo. Buffalo trailing 13-10. Let me take a drink. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. With the score, Kansas City Chiefs 13, Buffalo Bills 10. Bills got the ball first, so the Chiefs but not that mad. Huge sigh of relief, says King Cam. Yes, like a flashback to be hate wide right, says Bills fan 1970. But yes, Bills start with the ball. Bills went 3 and out. The Chiefs get the ball back. They move the ball downfield pretty good, but the Bills do force a punt. Chiefs punt. The Bills score a field goal on the ensuing drive. A lot of running on that drive that led to, including Josh Allen, that led to the field goal. Then the Chiefs get the ball. They score a touchdown pass to, who was it? To Kelce. Travis Kelce with the touchdown, making this one 7-3. The Bills get the ball back, drive downfield, and they get a touchdown pass from Josh Allen to Stephon Diggs. And then the Chiefs, again, go downfield, and this time it's another touchdown. I forget now. I can't even keep up. I'll tell you in the score recap when we get to that. But again, guys, thank you for joining me. Again, thank you. Josh Allen's 42 yards. A lot of that coming on that last play to Stephon Diggs, where he was just wide open. Yeah, Josh Allen did not have a good first half as far as passing is concerned for the Buffalo Bills. Again, guys, the score 13-10. Let's go over some of the stats. Again, guys, if you're just joining me, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And again, share this video. Let people know that we are live for this game between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. So far, again, a game that the Chiefs are up 13-10. So let's talk about some statistics from this game. We'll start with the Kansas City Chiefs, and then we'll go on to the Buffalo Bills. Patrick Mahomes is 11 for 14 in this game so far for 119 yards and 2 touchdowns. He was sacked one time. This by Mario Addison. I would take a tie in a second. Says Bills 1970. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, I would take a tie absolutely all day. Very surprised. Sloppy early on, but they are picking up momentum. Hopefully we can see a Josh Allen comeback drive. Well, if anyone's going to do it, right, Dirty Randy? If anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Josh Allen. Tyler Bass did not correct his right push tendencies, but he still is a rook. Yeah, I mean, he'll get better, guys. He'll get better. That's his first miss since week 1, right? That's his first missed field goal since week 1. So we'll take that. Patrick Mahomes, 11-14 for 119 yards, 2 touchdowns. Like I said, sacked by Mario Addison. The only sack in this game, unless they give, unless they give Kansas City credit for a sack on a Josh Allen designed run, that was for a loss. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, we're not stopping him. We're not stopping Clyde. What's up, Bass? No, we need to take a win. Joseph, again, if it's between a loss and a tie, I'm taking the tie. I would love to win this game, right? Let's say it is overtime. Okay, it's overtime. The Chiefs kicked a field goal. Let's say it's, what will we say? It's 31-28. 31-28, just for fun. 31-28, Bills down at half. Bills are in overtime. Bills are in field goal range with less than a minute to go on 4th and 3. You want them to go for it? Let's play that scenario out. What do you want? Because you don't want the tie, right? Allen 6 for 16 for 42 yards and a touch. They're going over some of his miscues so far in this game. But you don't want the tie. So let's say it's 34-31 Chiefs. Right? They already kicked the field goal. Less than a minute to go in overtime. The Bills find themselves in field goal range on a 4th and 3. You wouldn't go for the tie. You'd say, no, I want to win. Seriously, Bass, 10 yards wide right, says Scott Blakely. Hey, again, maybe he didn't adjust for the wind. He felt the pressure. Again, guys, I said this from the onset of the season. If we went with Tyler Bass, there were going to be some growing pains. You all agreed with me and said, I'd take Bass anyway. Oh, I'd still take Bass. Now we're seeing growing pains and you're all boo-hooing. Y'all boo-hooing. These are the growing pains. I said at the beginning of the season, Tyler Bass might cost us a game. Just like Hauschka did in Cleveland. That might happen. Because he's a rookie. I told you all that. And you said, I'd take Bass anyway. Okay, we have Bass. Get behind your man. Where's Hauschka at? How'd Hauschka do for Jacksonville? I'll definitely go for the field goal, says Joseph. Okay, just checking. Bass is not clutch. Bass has played 5 games. 5 games. Again, would you say, Scott Blakely, would you say that Sebastian Janikowski was a clutch kicker? Yes or no? Was Sebastian Janikowski a clutch kicker? Yes or no? I want to see it. Come on, Scott. What you got? Yes or no? You guys can answer too. Was Sebastian Janikowski a clutch kicker? Now that his whole career has been played out. I want to know. Meanwhile, I'll go over the rest of the stats. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 10 for 94 yards. 31 was his long. Again, we're not doing anything to stop Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Mahomes, 3 for 9. Darian Williams, yes, he was. Okay. Darren Williams, 1 rush, 9 yards. I'm not boohooing, just saying he's not clutch. Again, I want to know, do you think Sebastian Janikowski was a clutch kicker? That's what I want to know at the end of his career. I'm trying to prove a point, Scott. Let me prove a point. I don't remember that. He was old forever, says Jim Tripp. Receiving, Robinson is their leading receiver. 4 receptions, 48 yards. Travis Kelce is the one killing us. 3 receptions, 39 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did have that fumble at the end of the half. Fox is trashing Josh Allen, but he hasn't played well in this game. And Fox normally doesn't see Josh Allen because he normally plays on CBS. Tyreek Hill has 2 catches for 12 yards, 1 rush for 5. Helaire has 1 catch for 5 yards. No, okay. I'm glad you know, because Janikowski was 68% his rookie year. I'll take Janikowski. I will take Janikowski in a heartbeat. By the way, I'm just letting you know. And maybe Janikowski wasn't clutch because he played for the Raiders and they never had a clutch moment. That's possible too. Bakker, 1 for 2 on extra points. No field goals attempted. Am I yelling at you? No, Scott, I would never yell at you. I would never yell at anybody. I love you all. I'm just pointing out his rookie issue. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Just don't. I'm yelling at these pundits who say we should get rid of Tyler Bass or that Bass is ass. That type of stuff. It annoys me. It annoys me. That's all. But I don't think, you've never said that, so I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at those people who say we need to get rid of Tyler Bass. Well, if we got rid of Tyler Bass, we'd have Steven Aushka, and now would be looking for a kicker. Any kicker. Anybody? Bueller. Punting. Hardman has 1 punt return for 2 yards. Townsend has 1 punt for 42 yards. Love and passion. I appreciate that, Bills fan. I appreciate that. Defensively, they have Brilland with 3 tackles. Again, Brilland making that big tackle on that run play on 2nd down and 3. But the Buffalo Bills, let's go over to their stats. Meh. All right, Josh Allen, like I said, not having a good day so far. 6 for 16 for 42 yards and a touchdown. Josh Allen is our leading rusher. 6 rushes for 33 yards. Singletary, 10 for 32. Zach Moss, 3 for 8. So overall, you're talking about 19 rushing carries in the first half. I like that. I like that. You give me 38 rushing attempts in the game. I like that. Want Moss to have a little bit more. Want Allen to have a little bit less. But other than that, I can't be upset about that. Receiving, we've only had 3 receivers catching a ball so far in this game. Diggs has 4 for 27. Beasley 1 for 11. McKenzie 1 for 4. Only receptions with Diggs having that touchdown, of course. Incredible touchdown catch by Diggs. Bass is 1 for 2 on field goals. We saw it went at the end of the half. No third woe, and we'll be fine. Yeah, we have to be worried about that now, right? But he did make a 48-yarder, and he's 1 for 1 on extra points. Andre Horowitz, 1 kick return for 29 yards. Borg has 2 punts, a 51.5 average. I'll take that. I'll take that. Both of them inside the 20-yard line. I'll take that from Borges all day. Kansas City has been getting screwed with penalties, and I really can't complain about it, says Willie Johnson. Again, there was only the one on Diggs that I have to question, right? There were 2 that we could have questioned, but the one was picked up. The holding on Teron Johnson was definitely holding. I mean, he mugged Teron Johnson, so that was definitely a hold. The only one I questioned was that pass interference one, but the other one, the flag was picked up. Edmonds and Teron Johnson are leading tacklers with 4 each. Poyer with 3. Norman with 3, and then the fumble recovery by Josh Norman. The forced fumble by A.J. Klein, who, by the way, everyone hates apparently, but forced fumble by A.J. Klein. But let's look at the team stats, and the team stats definitely favor the Kansas City Chiefs for the most part. So both teams have 13 first downs in the first half. Third down efficiency, the Bills 4 for 7. The Chiefs 4 of 5 on third downs. That's crazy. Neither team has tried a 4th down yet. Rushing yards, again, because of Clyde Hilaire, the Kansas City Chiefs have 117 rushing yards, the Bills 73. Passing yards, 115 to 42. So the Bills losing total yards, 232 to 115. We will score more than 3 points in the third quarter, so Foz, no, I hope so. Sacks, again, the Bills have 1 sack. That's it in this game. No interceptions thrown. Punt average, the Bills are winning that, which we can't always say. Penalties, the Chiefs have 4 penalties for 44 yards. Fumbles lost. The Chiefs have 2 fumbles. Again, they fumbled the snap as well, and they got that one back. But 2 fumbles for the Chiefs, 1 recovery by the Bills. Time possession, again, the Bills currently winning time possession, 15 minutes and 42 seconds to 14-16. So, again, you look at that time possession, you want to see that more in favor of the Buffalo Bills. I want the Bills to win time possession by at least 2 minutes in this game, and for us to think we have a chance to win. So, I think if they do that, we do have a good chance to win. That would mean they'd win the second half time possession by more than a minute. But again, guys, we're here at halftime. Bills trailing Kansas City Chiefs 13-10. Air Allen now must be deployed to Scott Blakely. Yeah, we cannot wait till the fourth quarter. I agree with that. But we do know that as long as we keep this game close in the fourth quarter, that we have a guy who will bring us back. So again, thank you guys for joining me. Josh Allen not having a great start, not having a great first half, but get us that fourth quarter, make it a game. And we expect Josh Allen to do Josh Allen type things. So let's look at some games from yesterday. Again, some big games for the Buffalo Bills, right? Buffalo Bills, when you're talking about Bills talk, games that really affected the Bills when it comes to the AFC East, we'll go back to yesterday's games. And it starts, of course, with a New England game, right? New England losing to Denver. Denver trying to give that one away at the end, but 18-6. Yeah, it's 13-10 Chiefs over the Bills right now. Hey, Robert, good to see you back in here watching the game. Hopefully you're enjoying it right now. Again, it's close, which some Bills, for some Bills fans, they said if we lose close, they'd be happy with that. Obviously more happy with the win, but losing close would not be the worst thing in the world. Keith Edwards, it's going to be the Chiefs' ball to start the second half. But some big games from yesterday. Again, you have the New England Patriots losing, which drops their record to 2-3. Again, having an early bye this week. The Miami Dolphins beat the Jets. That's no surprise. They moved to 3-3. So again, the Bills lose this game. The Dolphins are within a game of the Buffalo Bills. However, the Dolphins did lose to the Bills earlier this year. So that means the Bills are basically up a game and a half on the Miami Dolphins with a game to play. So hopefully the Bills can win that one as well. What does Josh need to work on going into the third? Well, first of all, what Fox didn't show you was on that first drive, you had two drops, one by Cole Beasley, who was wide open, and then one by John Brown, which hit him in the chest. Both of them should have been caught, and that can affect confidence of a young quarterback, and I feel like that's what happened. Josh Allen tried to go deep a couple times, and the thing I liked about both deep balls that Josh Allen threw, it was his receiver or nobody catching the ball, and you have to appreciate that. What Josh Allen needs to work on in this game is reading the pocket better, being more pocket aware. He doesn't need to run out of pocket when you have a pocket around him. I know the offensive line has been suspect at times today, but there have been times where he's run out of a clean pocket, and we don't want that. If you have a clean pocket, just take it as the Bills get ready to kick the ball off. Also be able to read pre-snap who's coming in on the blitz. That one run on 2nd and 3, that was for a 4-yard loss. Chiefs going to be able to return the kick. They get to the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, taken down at the 19 before they even get to the 20-yard line. So good job by the Bills special teams, as that's where the Chiefs will start with the ball. But he needs to be able to read the defense better pre-snap and be able to check out some plays if needed. Scott Blakely, thank you for a $4.99 donation. Joe, love the passion, man. Thanks for all you do. Hey, thanks for what you guys do. I really appreciate all that you guys do. Again, make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. They're showing the A.J. Klein strip. I don't know why they're showing that. But at the same time, you know the ball is going to be wet. You know it's raining in Buffalo. Again, the Chiefs have 2 fumbles already in this game. And Clyde Hilaire gets the ball on first down. I think the Bills need to do a much better job concentrating on stopping Clyde Hilaire, who picks up about 5 yards on first down. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Chiefs. Again, Chiefs got the ball to start second half, up 13-10. Want this Bills defense to hopefully, Kelsey got a little upset with somebody. It looks like one of the offensive coordinators maybe. But he was upset. He just fumbled the ball, right? And then he comes back and hugs him. Because I actually always liked Travis Kelce. I have no issues with Travis Kelce. I don't want him to do well in this game, although he already has 2 touchdowns. So, man. But you have offside I formation. They do run the ball again with Clyde Hilaire. This time it only picks up about 2 or 3 yards. And I say only because that's the best we're going to do against them, apparently, as the Buffalo Bills' run defense has almost allowed 100 yards to Clyde Hilaire in the first half. A.J. Epineza on the tackle for the Buffalo Bills. 3rd and 2 here is huge 3rd down for this Buffalo Bills defense. I mean, I wouldn't mind giving it Clyde Hilaire again because the Bills have not stopped Clyde Hilaire all day. Shotgun formation, and that's exactly what they do. They actually give it to 31. Again, the Bills haven't stopped the running game all day, and they pick up another first down. Looks like Klein was in on the tackle, so it's going to be 1st and 10. It's Williams picking up the first down. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Trek comes in and says, I think the Bills need to pick up a couple of 300-pound plus defensive tackles. Again, we don't have Harrison Phillips, a healthy scratch in this game. That was a surprise for a lot of people. Bills need a nose tackle. Bills went on 4-3, so normally don't need a nose tackle in that system. And if we need a nose tackle, we picked one up in the draft 2 years ago in Ed Oliver, who played nose tackle at Houston most of his career. So I don't know why Ed Oliver can't be your guy to get 2 guys on him. Offside I formation for the Kansas City Chiefs on 1st and 10. This time they're going to pass it, fake the handoff. Pressure coming. Mahomes looking to run. He runs, and then he slides down at about the 37-yard line. Picks up about 6 on the play. So going to bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Buffalo Bills. Bills fans, got to get back to work, but I'll be listening. Thank you, Bills fan 1970. And again, guys, if you know people who have to work on this Monday afternoon/evening, make sure you share this with them. Let them know that there's someone here talking about the Buffalo Bills Kansas City Chiefs game. For the most part, I try to be unbiased. Like, I am a Bills fan, but at the same time, there were penalties I saw that I said, hey, I don't think there were penalties on the Chiefs. One of them got picked up. 2nd and 4, you got shotgun formation by Mahomes. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. You got two on the top. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. And Clyde Hilaire running the ball, gets a first down, gets about 8 on the play before he's tackled by Edmonds. Again, the Bills, the the smallest gain by Clyde Hilaire so far today was 3 yards. He's averaged over 9 yards a carry. He's already over 100 yards in this game. I mean, this is getting to the point where it's embarrassing. And, you know, you talk about how big Patrick Mahomes can play. I mean, just hand the ball off to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's killing us up the middle all day. 11:40 to go here in the third quarter. We got him scrambling, says Jim Tripp. We're getting pressure on Mahomes. Again, out of his dropbacks, I think we got pressure on 5-6 times. Addison has a sack. Shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff. This time a quick pass, and it's incomplete. This one intended, I believe, for that's Jones, this is Douglas Jones or something like that, who was the intended receiver. I wish we'd tackle Edwards Hilaire. Yeah, I really think that they just need to run the ball until we stop them. I would definitely use that mindset. Again, he has over 100 yards already. Here we are in third quarter. 13 rushes, 110 yards. I mean, why would you go away from that? Shotgun formation again I formation for the Kansas City Chiefs. Nope, I was right the first time. Shotgun formation, you have Kelsey and Clyde Hilaire in the backfield. This one goes to Hilaire on a stretch play. And again, maybe a 3-yard gain, which is the best this Bills defense has done against him. They get the ball to the 49-yard line. Bills fan 1970, thank you for the $5 donation. Hope you aren't too busy at work and you can listen and enjoy this game. Hopefully it comes out to be a Bills victory and we can all have a happy get back to work Tuesday tomorrow morning. So 13-10, third and 7 for the Kansas City Chiefs. 10:56 to go here in the third quarter. Chiefs got the ball first in the second half, and this is the first drive of the second half. We got shotgun formation for Patrick Mahomes. You got number 31 Robinson to his left. 4 wide receivers set. Bills again get pressure on Mahomes, force him to roll out, throw the ball downfield. That's almost intercepted by Edmonds. No, I'm sorry, that's not Edmonds, that's Norman. Norman almost gets his second turnover of the day, almost gets the interception, but it's going to force a 4th down. And again, guys, whenever you can force this Kansas City Chiefs team to punt, you have to think that that's a win for the defense. So just missed the pick. Maybe if it's a drier day, he gets that one, but he does force the incompletion. 4th and 7 for the Kansas City Chiefs, who do have to punt this one away. Punts in the air. Looks like he's trying to diagonal it towards the sideline. And Roberts will make the fair catch at about the 11-yard line. So a win by this defense. That's a win by this defense. They get off the field trailing 13-10. 10:29 to go here in the third quarter. And the Buffalo Bills get their first possession of the second half. Hey, it's me, Ray. We need CB bad. Well, if Josh Joman can play like that, we might not need cornerback as bad as you think. It's a win. Yes, says Jim Tripp. We're looking good right now. Yes, but keep in mind, in the late 90s, the Bills played a 4-3 defense with Ted Washington and Pat Williams. Loved that. I loved that. That was early 2000s, though, wasn't it? But yeah, either way, I love that defense. Number 61 on D-line has been playing tough. Are you talking about the Buffalo Bills D-line? That's the guy who's coming in for oh my gosh, his name, Justin Zimmer. That's Justin Zimmer who's coming in playing for the inactive Harrison Phillips. So yeah, he is playing well on that defensive line for us. Nice addition. So show us a good third quarter, says Jim Tripp. Again, I would just like to see a non-bad third quarter. Jim Tripp says a nice long drive here, ending in a touchdown, I presume, would be the way he would want to go. But again, guys, a win here in this game. Remember, my before the game prediction was 34-31. I don't know if they're going to be scoring that many points in this game. Still possible. I mean, still lots of time in this one. And we know how fast the Chiefs can score. And we know how fast the Bills have scored this season as well. But still, a Bills victory in this game completely washes away last week, right? Completely says, makes you look past last week's game. It's just a bad performance. Just a bad performance that the team can hopefully look past. But here we do. We have the ball third quarter trailing 13-10. That 13 coming off 2 touchdowns and a missed extra point by Butker. Our 10 coming off obviously a field goal by Tyler Bass and a touchdown by Stephon Diggs. 23-13 Bills, says Robert G. Remember, the Kansas City Chiefs did not score a single point against the Raiders in the second half until the Raiders had a 2-touchdown lead in the fourth quarter. The Raiders and Chiefs were tied at 23 at halftime, and the Raiders came out and dominated them in the third quarter and mostly through the fourth quarter. It wasn't until late in that game where the Chiefs offense finally said, okay, we're going to score on 3-4 plays, because that's exactly what they did. Also, we missed a field. We did miss a field goal that would have tied the game at the end of the half. It was a 54-yarder. But yeah, that's something that in my opinion, and again, I defended Tyler Bass at halftime. I will continue to defend Tyler Bass. But in my opinion, those are the type of kicks that you picked Bass over Hauschka for, right? Hauschka would not have been able to be out there for a 54-yard field goal. We had to try a Hail Mary. But that's why you kept Bass for those long field goals. So he has to be able to make them. Amazon or Fox. The game is on either Fox or Allen shotgun. Trying to set up a screen. He does have Singletary, and he does have blockers. He gets a first down. Gets it to the 25-yard line. I feel like that could have been a much bigger play, but they do pick up 12 yards and a first down. So good job set up the screen there by Josh Allen, waiting as long as he could to throw that ball, giving Singletary time to get open. Again, wish 66 and 60 would have been out in front of him a little bit more. Under center, fakes the handoff. Allen rolling to his right, trying to find an open guy, just throws the ball into the Kansas City Chiefs sideline. So it's going to be incomplete. Going to be 2nd and 10. Don't know what that was intended for, but obviously not the play they wanted to take. And Chip says, I'll take it. A while ago, wasn't there a viewer named Fox87? If so, there was a viewer named Fox87. I still get to chat to him from time to time, or with him from time to time. He goes to school, so that really affects his day-to-day. But yeah, he's still around. Still really appreciate all that he does for the channel. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. 3 wide receivers top of the screen. This one is completed to Beasley. Gets to about the 31-yard line before he is taken down. Going to have a 3rd and 5 for the Buffalo Bills. 9:45 to go here in the third quarter. Bills trailing Kansas City Chiefs 13-10. Ted Washington left at the end of 2000. Williams left at the end of 2002. Okay. I knew they were there. I just forgot the years. So 3rd and 6 for the Bills. Allen 8 for 19, 59 yards. Again, need better. Second half, time for Bees. Bees had a few catches in the first half. Would love to see more of him in the second half. Shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers set. Three to the bottom of the screen, to the top. Allen, time to throw. He does have Beasley over the middle, and he just overthrows him. Not overthrows him. He throws him too far to the right. It's just coming over the middle. He had Beasley incomplete. Gets up a 4th and 6, so the Bills will have to punt. He had Beasley. If he leads Beasley, which he tried to do, Beasley runs for a first down. Just misses him by just that much. Josh is struggling in this game. You're talking about, again, 8 for 20 in this game so far. Before he gets back out there, again, 53.5-yard average punt in the first half. Not only that, great hang time on both punts. So let's see that again. As he gets another good punt off here, as it takes a great Buffalo Bills bounce. Another one inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So good job by the Buffalo Bills. And the Chiefs will, good job by Bojorquez again. That's 3 punts inside the 20 by Bojorquez. Another good punt. Now, it did get some help by a beneficial bounce, but we'll take it. And the Bills don't score. And the third quarter woes continue for this offense. But now let's see this defense make a play. Let's see if this defense can cause another turnover. Again, they fumbled the ball twice already. We've recovered one, unable to recover the other one on the snap. But let's see if we can cause another turnover. Josh Norman almost had another interception there. Let's see what the Bills can do. Some of the Bills were pointing at Kansas City Chiefs player, thinking that was touched by the Chiefs. I didn't see it, but I would love to see us come back from the commercial break and then be taking a closer look. It's a close game, Joe, against best team, says Ray. It's a close game against a really good team. Let's say that. I'm not going to say they're the best team. I mean, you look at some of the teams around the NFL. I don't know if Kansas City's playing the best right now. I really don't. I mean, they just lost to Las Vegas. I don't think the Titans are one of the best teams before. Like the Steelers. To me right now, the Steelers are playing the best in the AFC. And I think Baltimore is right there. How can you not be impressed by someone who never gets a chance to run the ball? Says Oman Jenkins. Yeah, Zach Moss, again, only 3 rush attempts in that first half. No rushing in that. Well, no, Singletary had a 3-yard rush on that drive. Who do you think is the best? No, not the Titans. No, I think the Steelers are playing the best right now. And then followed by the Ravens. I hate the Titans. As I said on Twitter yesterday, to me the Titans are no better than the Houston Astros. That's how low. Ray, I mean, do we need a better running back, or do we need a better offensive line, or do we need to use our running backs more? Those are all the questions you ask yourself. This offensive line has not played well at run blocking. They've done a decent job pass blocking. I'll give them that. The pocket's been open for Josh. Pocket's been there. But as far as running the ball is concerned, this run blocking offensive line just haven't done a good job. Did I see the end of the Titans game yesterday? And if so, did you think it was a touchdown? I did not see the end of the Titans game. Are you talking about the end of the Titans game in regulation? I know Brown, I think A.J. Brown was the one with the touchdown at the end of regulation to force overtime, and then Henry, I think was, if you're talking about the Henry run, then, it would have been 2nd and goal from the inch line, and, whatever, it is what it is. I just think the fact that the Titans are not going to be penalized for everything they did is baffling to me. Absolutely baffling. So we come back from commercial break, 9:05 to go in the third quarter. Bills trailing the Chiefs 13-10. We got shotgun formation for Patrick Mahomes. You got Clyde Hilaire to his right. Again, Clyde Hilaire already over 100 yards on the day. Don't know why you don't keep running him. They fake the handoff. They go to the outside. That's only the 3rd catch by Hill. So Tyreek Hill doing a good job. He's on Norman on that play. So the Bills doing a good job stopping Tyreek Hill, but you all know it only takes one play by Tyreek Hill to take the top off a defense. So you still have to be careful. You got Mahomes passing for only 119 yards, which is better than Allen at this point. But normally, if you're a Chiefs fan, you want to see that number a little bit better. 2nd and 2 for the Kansas City Chiefs. You got single back set, and it looks like a false start by the Kansas City Chiefs. Number 75, it looks like on that one, going to be called for a false start. 2nd and 2 moves to 2nd and 7 for the Chiefs, so that works out for the Buffalo Bills. Right now, the Buffalo Bills have 0 penalties in this game. Definitely a big difference compared to last week when they had, 11 penalties, I believe it was. Bills need a good tight end. I will agree with you there. Absolutely right. We do need a good tight end. Shotgun formation on the 2nd and 7 by the Kansas City Chiefs. 2 wide receivers top of the screen. Shotgun for Patrick Mahomes. He does have Hilaire to his right. Hilaire does get the ball again. And again, this offensive line of the Chiefs is moving the Bills back at least 3 yards before Hilaire even gets touched. I mean, this offensive line for the Chiefs is completely controlling the line of scrimmage. And Hilaire picks up another good chunk. And it's a 1st down for the Kansas City Chiefs. You got White falling down, unable to make a play. Absolutely ridiculous as he gets to about the 34-yard line before he's even touched. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Klein misses a tackle. So they're at the 38. 1st and 10 at 38. Shotgun formation again. Fake it to Hilaire. This one's a quick out to Robinson. He gets stood up by Josh Norman. Josh Norman does a good job. It's an 8-yard gain for the Chiefs. Going to bring up a short 2nd down, 9-yard gain for the Chiefs. Going to bring a 2nd and 1. With 7:45 to go here in the third quarter. Bills still trailing the Chiefs 13-10. Klein missed a tackle. Yeah. Apex says Klein. Well, yeah. 7:35 to go here in the third quarter. Bills still trailing. Kansas City with the ball. 2nd and 1 now. As you have shotgun formation. They hand the ball off to Hilaire. Because again. Oh, whoa. That can't be right. The Bills stop Hilaire for a loss. That can't be right. Something went wrong there. And A.J. Epineza was in, I think, on the tackle. And holy cow. Brian Cox Jr. gets on the tackle too. Man, they stopped him for what some people would call a loss. We haven't seen that all day. They're actually saying 3rd and 1. They're saying he did not lose yards on that play. You got to be outside your mind. Outside your mind. It's a long one. But anyway, under center. Patrick Mahomes is under center, single back set. They pitch it out, and this time they get the 1st down. Clyde Hilaire is just like, yeah, you can't stop me twice in a row. And he gets dragged out of bounds by Josh Norman inside Buffalo Bills territory. And this is embarrassing. Another missed tackle, says Apex. Yeah, that pitch was worked for them all day too. Again, Clyde Hilaire is working towards 200 yards in this game. That's the truth of it. And, you could say, hey, the defense held them to 13 points, or, hey, they did this right, they did that right. No, they didn't. Why would you pass the ball? As I say that, there's 5 wide receivers in the backfield. No, 34, 5 wide receivers set, but number 34 comes back next to Mahomes to his right. This time they run it with him, and he has all day to run too. And Edmonds has to make the tackle after 10 yards. So it's another 1st down. It's Thompson. They're running with anybody. Who wants to run for the Chiefs today? Because this offensive line is destroying. The Buffalo Bills defensive line. Like it's just a game right now. And so, yeah, we can be happy we're holding them under, we're holding them to the under. We're not letting this high-powered offense get a lot of points, but they don't need to. They're getting 10 yards a run. They have 182 rushing yards in the third quarter. Run up the middle. Break a tackle. Get to the 30. Klein opposition again, get him off the field. Who are you putting in then? Who are you putting in? I mean, that's the problem. We don't have great backup linebackers. I mean, this is all a problem right now for the Buffalo Bills. This is all a problem. Coach needs to take over that defense. Again, your defensive coordinator can only... Is it AJ Klein's fault or is it Leslie Frazier's fault? Shotgun formation, 2nd and 6. They're going to run the ball again. Again! As my friends over at #Sports would say. This time they only get 2 yards. So it's going to be a 3rd and 4 for the Chiefs in field goal range. Again, 4:40 to go here in the third quarter. Bills trailing 13-10. Again, the third quarter woe is for the Buffalo Bills. Maybe peeking their head out a little bit. Thompson there on the carry. Frazier can't be in position for him. You have to, right? And that's what I mean. Is it Klein's fault or is it Frazier's fault? Who are you blaming? Can't blame both. No, you can, but it's unwarranted. Shotgun formation again for the Chiefs. You do have Hilaire in the backfield with which again, you can always look at Hilaire and say, oh no, it's number 31. Pass over the middle of the field. That's caught by Travis Kelce. Gets a first down to the 22-yard line. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Up 13-10. Coverage is too soft, says Dragon Wolf. Especially on Travis Kelce. You need to play up on Kelce all day. I don't know if Addison was supposed to stay with Kelce there. But I don't want Addison covering Kelce. Like that's something that I don't want. So Addison needs to make a decision there as to whether to blitz earlier or to move a little bit and move to his left and possibly make a play on that ball. Kelce comes out of the game. Mahomes directing traffic as he's under center. 5 seconds on the play clock, 3:30 in the third quarter. They fake the handoff again, set up a screen. This is going nowhere. Good job that time by Poyer, breaking that one up. Poyer had a bad first half, so to see him come up with a big play there is nice. So it's going to be 2nd and about 13 for the Kansas City Chiefs. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Poyer's garbage, great play. Hold them to a field goal, says Apex. Nice play, Poyer. Apex getting a little mad. They stop it on 1st down, but when it matters, they can't stop it. They haven't stopped on 1st down all that much. What are you talking about? They haven't stopped much of anything. Again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk Live, play and reaction coverage to the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already and share this video, as it looks like we might have a close one here. Shotgun formation for Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes trying to get away. He's going to be able to scramble for inside the 20 on 2nd and 13. He picks up about 9, so it's going to be about 3rd and 4 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Good coverage downfield. Unfortunately, that gives Mahomes time to run the ball, and he makes a good decision, and he gets 9 yards on the play. They're calling it 3rd and 5 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Again, hold them to a field goal. Try to stop them. Get off the field. Only down 1 score. Where the hell is the edge contained? Hello. Well, on that side, it wouldn't have been Jerry Hughes, and they normally have Trent Murphy over there, but they don't today because he's inactive. So shotgun formation again. You have 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Again, 3rd and 5 from about the 17-yard line. No contained there again, and Mahomes has room. And he's going to run for it, and he has to stop. Whoa, what is that? And he pulls forward, and he's short of the 1st down. I think I'm going to say he's 4th and about an inch. So Mahomes has enough time. This is how bad the D is. This is how bad this defense is. Mahomes has enough time to go past the line of scrimmage, go back behind the line of scrimmage, look over to the sideline, realize that he's behind the line of scrimmage, that he was in front of the line of scrimmage, and then run for the 1st down. He looks like he's just short of the 1st down. But that's how bad this defense is. This defense gave Mahomes enough time to roll completely to the left, go past the line of scrimmage, look to his left and say, oh snap, I passed the line of scrimmage as he's backing up, and then run forward for 4 yards. Chiefs force call timeout. Andy Reid is not happy at all. at all. Andy Reid is not happy at all. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, on 4th and inches, if you're the Chiefs, you got to go for it. On 4th and inches, I mean, how good this offense has been against this Bills defensive line, you got to go for it. In fact, I would fake a handoff and throw it to Kelsey in the end zone, give him his 3rd touchdown of the day. That's what I would do. I am Danny, they have to go for it. They have to. The Bill, I would love to know how many negative plays the Bills have so far. Probably 3 at most. 3 negative plays at most. They're showing replays again. He's definitely short. I don't know why everyone's getting excited. He's definitely short. I don't know where Addison's going on that play. But yeah, they're going to go for it. He's in shotgun formation now. It's a pistol-type formation. And they're going to run up the middle, and he's got a touchdown. Touchdown, Kansas City. Williams up the middle on 4th and 1. Darrell Williams, touchdown. This defensive line has played horribly all day. This Kansas City Chiefs team is easily going to have 200, if not 250 rushing yards by the end of this day. By the end of this day. Joe's Power for Moonshine. I don't. I wish I did at this point because this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. I don't disagree with any of you who are saying garbage right now. There's no one in this. There's no second wave of defenders getting outcoached again. How are we getting outcoached? How are we getting out? No, we're getting outplayed. You can't coach our defensive line giving up 3 yards. We're not getting outcoached, John Doe. I'm sorry, we're not. We're just not. We're getting outplayed. This team is playing poorly, period. Down 28-10, a minute 18 to go in the 3rd quarter. There's no fixing this again. But yeah, I don't think we're getting outplayed. I don't think we're getting outcoached, John. I think it's being outplayed. The defense is just trash, Zyme Danny. When the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line can get 3 yards of push before anything else happens, you're not getting outcoached. You're just getting outplayed. Coaching has made the right calls, poor execution. I don't know if they made the right calls, but Trey has completely shut down his man again. But again, the Chiefs probably went into this week saying we don't need him. We're just gonna run. And they didn't even expect it to work out this well, but man, it's working out well. Patchwork O-line, says Apex. Bills need to build their O-line and linebackers, and they have no CBs other than Trey. Again, Josh Norman with a fumble recovery and almost got an interception on the first drive of the second half. So worst team in the league. Fact, not statistically, but it's close. Not statistically. You're going to say this defense is worse than the Jets? I don't think so. The Jets can't do anything right. Anything right. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, statistically, it's not the worst team in the league. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate that. Come back. Hopefully the Bills will be a little bit closer. And again, guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Believers Talk. Currently at commercial break, the Chiefs just going up 20-10 over our Buffalo Bills. Again, running all day with no defensive pressure. We do have the only sack of the day. Mario Addison with the sack on Patrick Mahomes. But again, he's not passing all that much because we have not stopped Clyde Hilaire. I'll tell you in a second. Hold on. I'll tell you in a second exactly how many rushing yards they have and how embarrassing it is for this Buffalo Bills team because it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. This Chiefs defense or this Chiefs running game just running all day over the Buffalo Bills. All day. They have 213 rushing yards, and we're in the 3rd quarter. 213. We did a good job stopping Derrick Henry. We did a good job stopping Josh Jacobs. Why all of a sudden are we not ready for Clyde Hilaire? Was it because we had a defensive game plan to stop Patrick Mahomes and just forgot about the run game altogether? What was it? And again, we're down 10. Knowing how Josh Allen likes to come back in the 4th quarter, still plenty of time. But we need to stop him, right? We need to be able to stop this. They had 67 rushing yards on that drive. So not only did they milk most of the quarter, which means they're going to win time possession in this game, but now this defense is going to be even more tired? Are you kidding me? So we need to have a long drive here. We need to have a long drive that ends in points. We need to have a drive that doesn't end until 10 minutes in the 4th quarter. And now they're showing this play again. Why do they keep showing this play? But yeah, man, Reed was not happy at all. D-line is trash, and we should bring up more practice squad players. Terrible penetration. The only guy who got good penetration on that whole drive was Brian Cox. That's it on one play. I formation on first down. They do run the ball on first down. This looks like Zach Moss on the carry. He picks up about 2.5, 3 yards, though it's going to be 2nd and about 7. But this is what the Bills need to do now. They need to give this defense time to rest because that was a long drive. So again, tonight, guys, don't forget the game between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Dude, stop with Edmonds. We have way worse issues than Edmonds. We absolutely do. D-line is trash. Yeah, we absolutely have way worse problems than Edmonds. So total yards right now, the Kansas Chiefs have 348. The Bills have 134. Shotgun formation. You got running back 2 Allens left. Fake the handoff to him. Set up a screen pass. This one goes to Crofts. Crofts' first catch of the day. Gets him about 7, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Buffalo Bills. And guys, I'm not going to lie. If the Bills don't pick up this 3rd and 1, you do have to consider going for on 4th down already. I'm sorry. 26 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Looks like they're going to try to get a playoff here in the 3rd quarter. They don't have to. Shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers set on this 3rd and 1. We've seen them fake it plenty of times, so it looks like that will be what they're doing here, which kind of stinks. Again, you're down 10. Take a play. Take a play. 5, 4. Yeah, this stinks. This absolutely stinks. Why wouldn't you go for a play? Why not? You're down by 10. You need yards. You need points. Take the play. You gave away a play there. Good job. I don't care about 3rd and 1. I don't care what a 3rd quarter schoolgirl play. I don't care what play it is. It's so bad. It's so bad. I hate when teams do that. You're trailing in a game, and you just give plays away. No need to play this down. We don't need it. It's fine. We'll get him on the next one. We'll get him in the 4th quarter. Is the play going to be that much different in the end of, like, can you not call a play that you're going to call at the beginning of the 4th quarter? Late in the 3rd? Can you not call it? Yeah, we're losing by 10. And the 3rd quarter, the Bills trailing the Kansas City Chiefs 20-10. Why did they do that run? The play, we are down. We're down by 10. We have plenty of time to run the ball. Jets beat us? No, they didn't. The Jets didn't beat us. We beat the Jets. The only team that beat us right now is the Titans. I don't know what you're talking about. The Jets beat us. Jets didn't score any points yesterday. We scored 10. Again, we're down by 10. Do you want to completely abandon the run game? With 15 minutes to go? Is that what you want? I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Oh, this Sunday the Jets beat us. Okay, we'll see. You're saying the Jets will beat us this Sunday. Okay, we'll see. My biggest problems are defensive line and offensive line. I agree. Neither of them can do their job, and that's a big problem in the NFL. Big problem in the NFL. Okay, but, all right, you're right. We should be playing to win. You're absolutely right. So if they know we're passing every down, that's playing to win. When Josh Allen's, what, 9 for... What's Josh Allen's stats? Want to talk about playing to win? Well, we don't... I mean, Scott, I don't know if that's his team or if he's just trolling us, right? Like, I don't know if he's a Jets fan. I have no idea. It's all right, though. And 3, like I said, it scores 20-10. Come back from commercial break. Bills have the ball. But Josh Allen, 9 for 21, 66 yards. And you're like, oh, yeah, we should pass the ball. We should get first downs. We should be getting yards. Again, we score on this drive. It's still anyone's game. 3rd and 1, we do run the ball with Moss. Moss does not appear to have it. Again, you couldn't call that play to end the 3rd quarter. Wilson in on the tackle. You know, again, this Bills defense really needs to. It looks like they're going to try to go for it on 4th and 1. They're going to run Allen. And Allen's not going to get it. There's a flag down. There's a flag down. Hold on. So it looks like there's going to be a false start on the Bills. It's going to force a punt. Looks like it's going to be a false start on the Bills. It's going to force a punt. And Cody Ford is down. So it doesn't matter. It's going to be 4th and 6 now. So it actually works out because I don't think you got it. So, yeah, just I am Danny says it right. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. A whole bunch of wow there. It was a false start, thankfully. Because without the false start, we don't get the first down. So 14-30-61 fourth quarter. We're giving the Chiefs the ball back. That has to be good. Cody Ford is down on the play. He looks like he's seriously hurt. So that's, I don't know. It's take care, Apex. Again, it's still. I mean, I'm not saying this game's over. I'm just not. But yeah, it's not looking great right now. If anything, this injury timeout. This injury timeout will give the defense time to rest, and to counterpoint my point, waiting in the third quarter gave the defense more time to rest in between quarters too. So, but I mean, rest isn't what this defense needs. I'll tell you that much. This year we really got 10 points, says Jim Tripp. Cody Ford is a bust, says John Doe. You guys are really quick to call people busts. I'll give you that. You're really quick to call people busts. I don't know. I'd say wait. All those receivers saying run the ball when you were down. As I spill water on myself. All over. And then I get water. And it's commercial break, guys. The score is 20-10. The Chiefs over the Buffalo Bills. Chiefs are about to get the ball back here in the fourth quarter. And if the Chiefs are smart, they'll just run Clyde Hilaire. They'll just run the ball. They have over 200 rushing yards already in this game. And it's 3rd and 1. It's 3rd and 1. Again, you can't abandon your game plan down by 10 at the beginning of the fourth quarter. I don't agree with that either. Now, I do want to see on 3rd and 1, I do want to see a few times them do a play action. I don't want to see them always run the ball on 3rd and 1. But again, before this game started, everyone cried about them not running the ball enough, how they needed to run the ball, how they needed to create something with the run attack. And maybe they haven't done a good job of that all game, but then they run the ball, and you guys are upset to run the ball. I don't. Again, Bills fans just never going to be happy. Goes from bad to worse, as Scott Blakely. Maybe we should have won, but. And again, guys, there's still. What am I saying? There's still 14.5 minutes to go. My blow-up Dallas and I are angry. The Bills' defense is not good. Not good. Sorry, but this is not a championship defense or offense. Before last week, we were scoring over 30 points a game. Now, again, that's against the Rams, who only beat NFC East teams at this point, the Jets and the Dolphins. But who want to take a tie now? Yeah, absolutely. 14:40 to go. Bahor gets back to punt. Punts in the air. Coverage is not getting down there at all. It's a good punt. Takes him back inside the 10. Okay, the coverage gets down there. They start the ball inside the 15-yard line. So 14:27 to go. The Bills down 20-10. There is a flag down on the play. This is on the Chiefs. It's going to have this to the goal, which would be very good for the Bills if they could, stop the run. Yeah, we did step up in competition. You're right. But, okay, so the competition in the AFC East looks like we should still be able to get the AFC East, right? Would anyone disagree with that? Holding on the receiving team. So it's going to be after this is a goal. So that's good. That means they have more yards. They have more yards to go, which means there's a longer drive, right? I took a day off for this, says Thomas Camp. Again, guys, so 14-27 to go, down by 10. Down by 10 against the Kansas City Chiefs team that just won the Super Bowl. I know how bad we're looking. I'm watching the game too. I know how bad we're looking. But we know how this team likes to do in the fourth quarter, right? Mullen, shotgun formation, run back to his right. Looks like it's Kelsey to his left. They're going to run it here on first down with Clyde Hilaire. Clyde Hilaire is not going to get touched until he gets to the 10-yard line, gets to the 11. So it's going to be second and about 4 for this team. Second and 5. I work second shift, says Thomas Camp. Hey, I'm glad that you joined me, buddy. I'm glad you and your blow-up doc can join me for this game. Again, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, it's not my fault they're losing. It's not my fault they're looking horrible. So hit that thumbs up button. 14 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Bills trailing the Kansas City Chiefs 20-10. Oliver needs to step up. We need his whole defensive line to step up right now. We need everyone on this line to step up. Second and 5, shotgun formation. You got Hilaire to your left again. They fake it to Hilaire, wide open over the middle of the field. It's number 11, gets to the 30-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And there is a late flag. It looks like they're going to get Trey White with a late hit, even though he just pushed him out of bounds. I don't know what the deal is there. Penalty on White. Looks like that's what's going to happen. But it looks like the flag's coming due to the complaining on the Chiefs sideline more than the ref actually seeing the late hit. I don't know if I agree with this, but it's the Bills' first penalty of the day. So, yeah, definitely no need for that push. No need for that push at the end. I don't know why White did that, but that's going to put the ball first and 10, and they're going to be close to the midfield. Definitely out of bounds. They're on the other side of the white line when he gets that push. No need for that by Tre'Davious White. He might not be happy with the call, but it's definitely a call that needs to be made. So Chiefs get the ball close to midfield. First and 10. Again, 13.5 minutes to go now here in the fourth quarter. They're just going to run the ball. All they need to do is run the ball, run the clock out. Clyde Hilaire again gets to midfield, gets inside Bills territory to about the 49-yard line. 13:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be second and about 4 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Bills fan here from Louisville, Kentucky. Big turnover. Let's go Bills, says Joshua. First of all, Joshua, thank you for joining me from Louisville, Kentucky. Hope you're enjoying this game right now. No Bills fan probably enjoying this game. 20-10, 13 minutes here to go in the fourth quarter. And the Chiefs know they can just run out the clock. Run out the clock, limit possessions by Josh Allen and this Bills offense, and they got this game in the bag. Second and 5, shotgun formation for Patrick Mahomes. Clyde Hilaire comes into the backfield. He's probably going to get the ball again. He does not. Blitz coming out to Clyde Hilaire. He's going to lose yardage. Don't go! That's a flag on Poyer. He's already out of bounds. He's already out of bounds. Golly. Give him the first downs. Now they're in field goal range already. That's 2 personal fouls on this drive. Why? Because you guys stink? Like, because you guys can't stop anybody. You're like, oh, let's take it out of them after the play. And positivity gone, says Owen Jenkins. My goodness. So it's now first and 10 for the Chiefs at the Bills' 35-yard line after 2 personal foul penalties. Another handoff. This time Clyde Hilaire gets to the 30. Again, another 5 yards before he's touched. Before he is touched. They gave this game away. Well, they gave this drive away. Oh, man. It's absolutely ridiculous, guys. 2 personal foul penalties on this drive. And it's just no good for the Buffalo Bills. I mean, best case scenario, home to a field goal, we're still on 2 touchdowns. And we've only scored 1 so far today. Offside eye formation for the Kansas City Chiefs. You run the ball again. Going to get the first down before he's touched. And it's going to be first and 10 at the 25-yard line for the Kansas City Chiefs. No one in the Twitter world in Buffalo is happy right now, as they're all showing their displeasure. This is ugly right now if you're a Bills fan. I mean, again, the fact that it's 20-10 makes it almost look like it was competitive, and maybe it was in the first half, but In this second half, it's been all Kansas City. They hand the ball off up the middle again, gets 5 yards, bounces outside, gets 9 yards, and they're inside the red zone. Again, touchdown here pretty much seals the deal. 11 minutes to go. And the way the Chiefs are in the ball, I'd be surprised if the Bills get 2 possessions out of the rest of this game. I'd be really surprised if the Bills even get 2 possessions out of the rest of this game. So again, thank you for joining me on Believers Talk for this live play-by-play and reaction coverage to the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City Chiefs Monday afternoon into evening game. The Bills absolutely getting decimated in all facets of this game. Only down 20-10. I don't know who to attribute being only down 10 to. Probably the Chiefs, as they pick up the first down. Oh no, it's gonna be short of the first down. So it's gonna be 3rd and inches for the Kansas City Chiefs, only able to get about a yard on the play. If the Bills defense ever stepped up, now would be the time. If this Bills defense were to ever step up, now would be the time to do so. Do they even want to play football out there? I don't know. This defense doesn't. Bills have 141 yards of total offense, and that's a problem. I think I'm done with sports for the rest of the year, says Dragon Wolf. Again, this division is still ours to win. And then that means if we win this division, that means we have 14 or 12 weeks to figure this stuff out. Another pitch to Clyde Hilaire. No, this one's hey, it's a loss. It's a loss. It's a loss. We tackle them down at the 19, so now they're going to have to settle for a field goal, hopefully, and keep it a 2-possession game with 9:40 to go here in the 4th quarter. So it's going to be 4th and about 3 for the Kansas City Chiefs. As again, we force a field goal by Butker. 4th and 4. We do know about Butker's missed extra point, so hopefully we can force something here. Block it! Block it! Just no penalties, please. Just no penalties. Personal foul, roughing the kicker. I pointed to my foot because you guys can't see my foot if I went for the signal. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So, with 9:07 to go here in the 4th quarter, the Buffalo Bills trail the Kansas City Chiefs 23-10. Is it time for the comeback kid? Josh Allen, we know about how he can come back in 4th quarters. Hasn't done anything today. Has a 1 touchdown pass to Stephon Diggs. But other than that, not much. This is as bad as it gets. We are so pathetic. Sorry, guys. I'm a big Bills fan, but won't pretend we're good. We're not. If we lose this game, this loss will drop us to 4-2. Again, we'd still be winning the division. And if you think we can beat the Jets and Dolphins still, and some of these other teams, again, we still play the Chargers. They're not that great this year. We still play the Broncos, even though they won yesterday. They're not great this year. So if we could still find a way to win this division after 6 weeks, that gives us 12 weeks to figure this out. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Josh Allen by far his worst game so far. I don't know, it was pretty bad last week too. Please Fairy Godmother 24-23. Matt says, go Bills. This team always has trouble stopping the run. Stefan says, yeah, I mean, we had trouble years ago, but not this bad. We've had trouble stopping the run since Coach McDermott's been there, but this is bad. And the weird thing was, it wasn't as bad last week or 2 weeks ago, right? Now, was that because we were focused on the run and said, hey, Derek Carr, hey, Ryan Tannehill, go ahead and try to beat us, and one did, one didn't? Maybe. But this is the same team that, beat the Rams. But yeah, they didn't play good defense against the Rams. If there's one thing we can say about this team is that their defense is not nearly what it used to be, and that's the understatement of the year so far. Did the Bills forget how to play football, says Dirty Randy? It's possible. Anything's possible. But again, guys, thank you for joining me for this live edition of the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to Believers Talk for breaking news. Again, trade deadline's November 3rd, so maybe they do something before the trade deadline and get some players, maybe something that can help us out. Defensive line, maybe a linebacker. Who knows what they try to do. But the Buffalo Bills, surprisingly enough, are still in this game, especially if we could score quickly. But that hasn't been our strong suit the past 2 weeks. I think this Kansas City defense is taking a page out of the Tennessee Titans playbook of last week and making us beat them underneath, which is why Josh Allen's having another poor performance, and that's why this Buffalo Bills team only has 10 points with 9:07 to go here in the 4th quarter. So 23-10, 9:07 to go. Josh has completed 9 passes. No, I see it. They have more rushing yards than we have offensive yards. Yes, that is 100% true. Andre Roberts back, and he will not get a chance to return this kick. He will let go in the back of the end zone. It's a touchback for the Buffalo Bills. That means Josh Allen. Listen, the Chiefs are smart. They're saying the only way they can beat us is if Andre Roberts gets a big return. That's it. Rain coming down a little bit more heavily now in the fourth quarter. 9:07 to go. Bills trailing 23-10. They got the ball 1st and 10. Again, with a loss, the Bills drop to 4-2. Either way, these are two 4-1 teams. So the loser of this game goes 4-2. Winner goes to 5-1. Either team goes 5-1. They pretty much control their own destiny when it comes to their division. A loss here by the Bills. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. Going short underneath. This one completed. This one's complete. I think that's Brown's first reception. No, that's Gabe Davis, but that's his first reception of the day as well. So it's going to be 2nd and about 3 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, this Bills team, I know it doesn't seem like it's too late, but they need to hurry up a little bit. They need to hurry up and get some, try to get some offensive production. Shotgun formation again for Josh Allen. Josh Allen looking to throw. Throws over the middle field. Short hops John Brown. There's a flag on the field. Yeah, Tony B, I agree. This defense just looks awful. Absolutely awful. But yeah, so it's pass interference call on Breeland. So it's going to give the Buffalo Bills a 1st down. Kai Woods-Helaire, 167 yards. Bills, 148 total yards. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen. 8:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. 4 wide receiver set to the top to the bottom. Pick up the blitz nicely. Diggs with the catch. Gets about 5 yards before he's thrown down on the ground by number 53. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Buffalo Bills. 8:20 to go here in this game. Again, I think the Bills need to hurry up a little bit. Like I said, 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line. Bills down by 13. You have all 3 timeouts, but the way this defense is playing, you'll be lucky to hold the Chiefs to a field goal. So, Allen looking to run, looking to scramble with the ball. He does get the 1st down, gets in the Chiefs' territory, and gets out of bounds. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. There's a flag down, so that looks like it's going to be holding on the Bills. Or is there, maybe that's holding downfield. I didn't see where the flag came in at. Bills are not moving backwards yet. Illegal use of the hands to the face on the Chiefs. So that's going to be 5 yards added to the end of the run. That's the 2nd time their corners got caught with that today. Both times on John Brown with the hands to the face. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Allen, 11 for 23 for 78 yards and a touchdown. Now having 100 passing yards for Josh Allen on the day, but it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. Shotgun formation, 4 wide receiver set, Beasley and Diggs to the bottom. You got Brown and Gabe Davis to the top. Pass is completed to Diggs. Diggs down at the 30-yard line, going to be a 1st down. And you see this Bills offense trying to hurry up a little bit here. Allen now 12 for 24, almost over 100 yards passing. It's about dang time here in the fourth quarter, 7:30 to go. The Bills still in this game, surprisingly enough. If they get a touchdown here at the Chiefs' 30-yard line. Allen under center, 4 wide receiver set again, single set back. You can't be in shotgun and throw and then go under center and just hand the ball off. And he doesn't. He fakes the handoff, has time to throw, throws it downfield, inside the 15. That's Beasley inside the 10. We're going to have the ball 1st and goal, guys, with 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. As Kenneth just said, it's not over. As Allen's getting hit, his arms get hit as he throws, and he still is able to muscle his way to get that ball off. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Need a touchdown, though. Have four downs to get in the end zone. 2 wide receivers on the screen to the top. You got Singletary in shot with Beasley. Blah, 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 blah. Beasley, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Touchdown, Cole Beasley. I might not be able to do good with words, but we still get the touchdown. Beasley gets into the end zone. And guys, That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Yes. So, hey, you know what? This Bills team is still in it. Dig deep, boys, says Jim Tripp. Dig deep. All that negative talk. If we come back to win this game 24-23, I just don't know. I just don't know. But Beasley, great job keeping his feet off the turf, or keeping his knees off the ground, getting into the end zone. 23-16, extra point pending. Kicks in the air, and the kick is good. So with 6:34 to go here in the fourth quarter, the Buffalo Bills now trailing the Kansas City Chiefs 23-17. Josh Allen looking to do it again. Looking to do it one more time, but he needs that defensive help. And here's the problem. The defense doesn't help him all that much. So that's a touchdown by Cole Beasley. And again, the Buffalo Bills are only down by 6, but we got ourselves a ball game. Izzo Mate just said it. We do have ourselves a ball game. Just imagine if Bass would have made that field goal. Again, Bass missing a 54-yard field goal at the end of the half. Pick 6 coming up. Hey, wouldn't it be awesome if you saw Patrick Mahomes throw a pick 6 to our boy Trey White after all the talk about should the Bills have gotten Patrick Mahomes instead of getting Trey White? I still like the trade, guys. I don't know about any of you. I still love that trade. Getting Trey White and then getting the capital to get Tremaine Edmonds, who everyone hates right now, and Josh Allen, who everyone hates right now. Seems like everyone play the run. We could still win, says Dirty Randy. Why you can't play the game? Could the announcers cheer for Kansas City any harder? I'm not listening to them. Thank goodness. I'm not listening to them. But the game is not over yet. Both down by 6. Crazy. Crazy. Joshua says, go Bills. Again, guys, thank you for joining me for this Monday afternoon/evening edition of Believers Talk. Buffalo Bills down by 6, about 7 minutes to go here in the game. There you go, Jim. Absolutely. Tell me how it is. Again, guys, this game's close. Getting late. Make sure you share this video. Let people know we're here. Getting ready to watch the Buffalo Bills have a come from behind victory. I would love to see it. You would love to see it. We go from everyone saying this team isn't good enough to win to celebrate a victory, right? Yeah, Kenneth, I think it worked out for both teams. That's all I'm saying. Maybe someone can make a tackle today. Maybe. I don't know. Do you want to play, Tony? Because the rest of the team isn't making any tackles. Maybe a surprise onside kick. Shoot. That might be our best hope, right? 6:34 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bass getting ready to kick the ball off. Our defense needs to step up right now. I think we've only forced one punt, right? One punt. We had a chance to force another one, but then personal fouls got in the way. Might be asking too much this time. Maybe, like I said, maybe an onside kick wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. As the Chiefs were playing onside kick, actually. This will be returnable to the 10. Doesn't even get to the 15-yard line. If there's one thing you can say about this team, if there's one unit up to snuff, if there's one unit that can get the job done, it's been our special teams unit. You can't be upset about Bahor, guys. You can't be upset about the special teams. What flavor pretzel? I think it's buffalo, hot buffalo wing. It doesn't taste like an actual buffalo wing, but those are the flavors. So, hey, McMahon, glad to see you in here. Love you. Hope you're having a good day. I will be if the Bills come back to win this game, but it just doesn't look good. Mahomes in shotgun formation, but we're only down one score. 6:26 to go. Mahomes shotgun formation. You got Hilaire to his left. Number 17 coming in motion. Hilaire gets the ball. Hilaire going behind his offensive line. Only gets 2 yards. This defense is smelling something. It's smelling something. It's saying, hold on. How terribly we've played. We can still win this game? You know what? Let's do something. Let's help this offense out. Maybe it'll do something. All right, 6:07 to go, 6:05 now to go in the fourth quarter. 23-17, 2nd and 8 now for the Kansas City Chiefs. The Bills have 3 timeouts, and they still have Josh Allen. Blood in the water, fire in the sky. Mahomes, shotgun formation. I know that's not how the song actually goes, by the way. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw downfield, throws it to an open Kelce, who's just open. Bills are saying that that ball hit the ground. I don't think so, since they were all behind him and no one was around him. They didn't see it hit the ground. They're just hoping, and it didn't. So that's a first down for Travis Kelce, just wide open. Jim Tripp says, let's win a stinker. Right on first down, and this one's stuffed for a loss. Oh, wait, there's a fumble! There's a fumble! The Bills got the ball! The Bills have it! The Bills have the ball! Oh my gosh, the Bills might win this game! The Bills might win this game! That's the Bills ball, baby! Clyde Haley, you can have 500 yards. Just hold on to that dang ball. You can't do it. Zimmer! Dang it, his knee's down! No! 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 No, his knee's down. That's not a fumble. That's not even close to a fumble. That's not even close to a fumble. Dang it! Dang it, I know it's poop. Men in the kitchen. Ah, man. Dang it, horse poop. Whew. All right. But that's okay. Hey, it's still a loss of 3. It's still a loss of 3 on the play, right? Zimmer, great job. And that's why Zimmer's in there. No one's ever heard of him before today. But man, Zimmer there again. Zimmer and Brian Cox have made a difference in this game. Obviously, you don't know what what Phillips and Murphy would have done in this game. But man, oh man, that almost changed everything. Oh, dang it. Man, need a big play. That was a big play. That was a big play. That was still a 3-yard loss. That was still a 3-yard loss. $5:15 to go. Booth review, obviously. But yeah, we need to stop them here because you figure if we don't stop them here, we have to start using our timeouts. If we need to get them off the field, you're absolutely right, Joshua. If we don't stop them from getting a first down here, why are they looking at the catch by, I don't know. That's obviously a catch. There's nothing to look at there. There's nothing, in my opinion, to look at here. Other than them, again, just trying to talk up the Chiefs, which they might be doing. I don't know. I'm not listening to it. But his knee was obviously down. Yeah. View is good, though. Gives defense more rest. That's an interesting take there, Iselmatt. Yeah. You need 3+ minutes. Yeah. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So, again, if they get a first down, the Bills have to start using their timeouts and hope to stop them on their next. So we can't allow more than 1 first down if we have a chance in this game. And I would love to just get a stop here. Again, it's still a loss of 3. Still a loss of 3, so loss of 4. So it's 2nd and 14. So if there's ever a time to stop them, it's now. Ever time to stop them, it's now. Shotgun formation again for the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes back in shotgun. Got 2 wide receivers at the top of the screen. One to the bottom. The one on the bottom is Travis Kelce. You do have Edwards-Helaire to his right. Fake the handoff to Helaire. Looking to set up a screen. Try to get broken up. That's a block in the back, and he still gets the tackle. That's awesome. Great job by, guys, I hate to say it. Great job by A.J. Klein. Great job by A.J. Klein. That was a block in the back, and he still that's a block in the back. 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 But he still makes the play. Still makes the play. 3rd and 12. You need to get off the field right now. This is the game. 4:30 to go. I know we still have all 3 timeouts to stop them, but this is the game. A first down here completely kills any momentum the Bills have. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers, top of the screen. Look who's open. Look who's open. Robinson's wide open downfield, and that's a first down well into Buffalo Bills territory, in the field goal range even. That would completely end this game. That's it. It's over. Again, I know the Bills have 3 timeouts, but you give Mahomes that much time to find someone, he's going to find somebody, and he does there. And I want to blame Poyer or Hyde on that, but you can't give him that much time. You just can't. This defensive line needs to get pressure. They need to. So that, in my opinion, that's the game. 3:30 to go here. They're in field goal range. Shotgun. They're just going to run. They should run it 3 times here. Gets 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8. And the Bills should be calling their timeouts now. But again, yeah, and some people are saying that's a dagger. Absolutely, I completely agree with that. Ooh. I want to see this play and look at that pick by Kelsey and see why that wasn't called, by the way. I want to see that like, Kelsey set a pick on Tremaine Edmonds, and it's not going to be called. Well, obviously it wasn't called. Fumble, only thing to save us. Well, an interception would too, but again, I think they're just running the ball. So the Bills do use one of the 3 timeouts. They get away with the block in the back and win the game. Well, there's no telling if the Bills would accept that penalty. I think they would have, but again, Chiefs win time possession. They have 35 minutes of time, and Bills have 21. I mean, again, that's something we needed to win. Shotgun formation again for the Chiefs. 2nd and 7 here. You're going to run this one down inside 5 seconds. No, they don't, which is dumb. Why don't they run it inside 5 seconds? I don't know. No gain on the play for Clyde Hilaire, and the Bills call another timeout. 3:21 to go. Poirier in on the tackle. Yeah, man. Bills had a shot. Late in this game, the Bills had a shot. So you got to give them credit for that one. You know, some people didn't give the Bills a shot at all. So, man, our run defense is putrid. Putrid run defense. Chiefs got 204 yards in rushing to our 81. These are all factors in this game. And again, guys, make sure you watch post-game shows, whether it be Buffalo Fanatics, Cover One, or my guys over at #sports. Any one of them, bad call, kills the comeback. No, I mean, the Bills did not deserve to win this game, by the way. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 6. They're going to pass the ball here on 3rd down or run it with Mahomes, and he's going to get the 1st down and slide down inbounds. That's going to be the game. Gets inside the 20-yard line. 3 minutes to go. The Bills have 1 more timeout and a 2-minute warning here. Again, you're just giving Mahomes all day. Again, if you want to say one good thing for the Bills, for the Bills, is they're the only team to get a sack today. You want to talk about pressure? It's not like Mahomes did all day in the pocket. They did force him out of the pocket a lot. 3rd down defense has got to be near bottom of the league. I agree with you. I think they are at the bottom of the league. Bills call their last timeout with 3:10 to go. They got us excited for a minute, right? They did get us excited. Mahomes, 20 for 25, 217 passing yards. Adds another, I'm going to say, anywhere between 30 and 50 rushing yards on this day. Picks up a few huge 1st downs with his legs. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Again, they're just going to run the ball. You got 2 plays here. 2-minute warning, run the ball again. Kick a field goal, call this one a day. Bills defense does a good job there, stopping behind the line of scrimmage. But again, it's easy to stop them when you know what's coming. Easy to stop them when you know what's coming. A.J. and Cox played it correctly. Other defensive end loss contained over and over. Yeah. Our defensive line is a problem. So Josh Allen won't even have a chance to come back. And that's part of the issue with this line. Wow. Butler Jr. just almost took Clyde Hilaire's head off, man. Looked like a headlock. It did. All right, so 2nd and 14 from the 22. They're running the ball, guys. If they pass this here, they're going to pass. Okay, waste your time. Screen pass. It works, though. And they get out of bounds. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds, you dummies. He's out of bounds. You're so dumb. Oh, they're so dumb. Why get out of bounds there? Thank you, though. I mean, again, as long as Butker makes the field goal, it doesn't matter. But why get out of bounds there? Wow. Wow. 3rd and 6. And shotgun formation, now Clyde Helaire joins him in the backfield. I was going to say, no one's in the backfield with him. At least give the illusion of a run, even if you're not running the ball. But you have to run the ball here. Oh my gosh. Bills read the screen, but Mahomes is still able to stay in bounds, at least. So it's going right to a 2-minute warning. So good job by Mahomes to slide in bounds. Now, the interesting thing is, so Mahomes slid forward, right? So Mahomes slid forward, and I thought when you slid forward, that wasn't giving yourself up. So due to the rain, Mahomes slid forward and then slid out of bounds. So I don't know if he was touched or not, but if he's not touched, then shouldn't he have been out of bounds? I mean, again, Butker's going to make a 20-something yard field goal, 30-something yard field goal, and this game's over, right? Doesn't matter in the scheme of things. It doesn't. But I'm just interested in the call. Butler's about Butker, not Butler. It's about to choke. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that at all. But again, this game, as long as he makes it, is over. Now, it is wet. It is wet. It's raining. I mean, people are going to say that Bass missed field goal looms large now. I understand that. But again, don't make me get passionate again on you. Don't make me get the passion out on you guys again. I don't care what anyone else says. The Bills are getting outcoached in these big games. So John Doe, you don't blame the players at all. Is that right? Getting pushed off the line by 3 yards every down, that's on the coaching staff, is what you're saying. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's your opinion. Again, I don't know if they got coached in this game or just there's better players on the Chiefs than the Bills. The Chiefs have a better offensive line than we do defensive line, and the Bills have a better defensive line than we do offensive line. That's my opinion. But, like, are you saying we got out-coached and the team's terrible? Because then we shouldn't be 4-2. Apex and I kind of agree. Bad snap and block or miss. Come on, field goal. Football, throw us a bone. Again, like Apex said, we didn't play well enough to win this game. So we did not play well enough to win this game. And so it looks like we won't. But again, they have to make the field goal first. They missed this field goal. Give Josh Allen 2 minutes and no timeouts. I don't care. He's getting it downfield. We're making it close. We're making it close. It's Josh Allen. It's fourth quarter. 2 minutes. Harrison Butker, only one field goal. Made the field goal. Missed the extra point, though. So that might loom big here, too. 30-yard field goal attempt, though. This is a chippy. Chippy! Kicks up, kicks good. So with 1:56 to go in the game, the Kansas City Chiefs go up 26-17. Again, the Bills just didn't have what it took to win this game. Down by 9, less than 2 minutes to go, no timeouts. Steelers get first 5-0 start since 1978. Again, guys, there's going to be plenty of it's over. Yep, absolutely. Let the crime begin. Let the blame game begin. It's over. I think there's plenty of blame to go around in this game. But again, guys, there's plenty of Bills media post-game shows after this. Again, where they talk about Matt Perino does a good job. Cover One, #Sports, Buffalo Fanatics, Cold Front Report. They all do a great job. Make sure you check them out. Bills down by 9, 26-17, 1:56 to go here in this one. Bills have no timeouts. Again, guys, there's still plenty of time to get this fixed. Don't act like the season's almost over here and there's no time to get it fixed. So plenty of time to get this fixed. I will tell you that the Chiefs started 4-0 last year and they lost to the Colts, who finished 7-9 that season last year. And then they lost to the Houston Texans in back-to-back games to go 4-2. And could someone remind me how the Chiefs did last year? I just want to remember. I forget. How did the Chiefs do last year? What happened to them? I'm just trying to give you perspective here, guys. Just giving you perspective. As my cousin comes in and says, you lost to the 5-0 Titans, and 5-0 Titans with 2 weeks of rest, by the way, and the defending champions. Allen making a play, trying to make a play with his legs, and he almost gets away from the tackle. He's down at the 29-yard line. Going to be second down for the Buffalo Bills. A minute 40 to go here. 1 a.m. kept it close as Father Snowman, and we're down by 9. I mean, they didn't cover the spread unless they score a late touchdown here. Did not cover the spread. The Bills are going to get penalized for not being set. And then they're going to be offset penalties. Yay, offset penalties. Pass interference on Beasley. Diggs not getting set because his lazy butt just, yeah, that's on Diggs. Diggs, you need to get back. That's on Diggs. I still, that call that not the block in the back, that wasn't called. I'd believe it. It would make it 2nd and 20 something or whatever. So I'd believe it. But again, there's 2 flags. One for yeah. So the penalties are going to offset. Lack of hustle there. Absolutely, there was a lack of hustle there. And Stephon Diggs needs to be held accountable for that. Josh Allen on day 14 of 26, 122 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. So I think this drive might make his stat line look better at the end of the day, but nothing else. As long as he doesn't do anything stupid here, he should definitely help improve his stat line for the day. But yeah, I mean, again, as my cousin said, we lost to a 5-0 Titans team and the defending Super Bowl champions. So we will see what that leads to. As it looks like there's a meeting of the minds, or I guess there's 3 refs there, so meeting of the mind between the officials, trying to figure out what's going on. Still a minute 28 to go in this game, not looking good. Yeah, but Apex, I completely agree with you on that hustle. I thank you for your service. Thank you. I appreciate you guys, Louisville. Most weeks I don't get to watch Bills game. Well, I'll be here every week. I'll be here every single week. As far as I know, I'll be here every single week. Obviously, life happens. Now the Bills are moving back. All right, so they're calling it a false start. And so it's going to have to wind down 10 seconds, right? So it's going to be a minute 18 because the clock was running. Yeah, no, there are no moral victories. A loss is a loss. But we're 4-2. We're a game up in our division. Minute 25 to go in the game now. I think they have everything figured out. It's 2nd and 12. We're a game up in our division. We beat the Dolphins earlier this year. So, again, my goal this year was to win the division, get a home playoff game, and to win a playoff game. So that was my goals this year. That was my bar. Anything above that is gravy. And Josh Allen, on cue, Josh Allen throws an interception. There goes helping out your stat line. Number 49 gets the interception. Lots of undisciplined play again today, and that's something the Bills can fix. Something the Bills, if you're saying it's undisciplined, then the Bills can fix that. The Bills can become a disciplined, like, you have a coaching staff that can correct that. I don't know where Josh Allen was going with that ball, but again, it's too late to care. It's too late to, again, try and force something maybe, I don't know, but it's just too late to care about that. So 2 kneel downs and this game will be over. Back to the drawing board, says John Doe. Again, next week, a huge divisional matchup against the New Jersey Jets. Need to win that one, obviously, now, as the Bills drop to 4-2. The Dolphins now 3-3. I'm done with sports, says Dragon Wolf. Don't. Or at least be done with sports till next week. Where was he throwing that? I don't know. I don't know how he saw Beasley as being open in that one. But again, the Bills will lose this one 26-17, falling to 4-2. But there's still a lot of improvements that need to be made. A lot of improvements that need to be made by this Buffalo Bills team. There's no doubting that at all. But we are still 4-2. We are still a game up on the division. I understand, Dragon Wolf, but there's always tomorrow. Always tomorrow. Always tomorrow, Dragon Wolf. So please come back next week. Should be a win against the Jets. Should be a win, but you want to watch this because, again, the Bills still have plenty of time to make something happen. Plenty of time to make something happen. 26-17 is the final here. Again, the Bills lose what I don't even think was a close game. I don't even think it was a close game. Let's win the division, throw this and Titans behind us. Exactly. They're both great. Let's get better. I agree with Joshua. We're 4-2. We're a game up on the division. That's all we can look at right now, and I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that. Could have used Moss more. I see him shaking hands there at the end. Could have used Moss a little bit more. Obviously, mistakes were made in this game. And again, check out Hashtag Sports. Check out Buffalo Fanatics. Check out Cover One. Check out the Cold Front Report. All do a great job. Matt Perino's going to be on here, I'm sure, as well. So you have plenty of places to go for post-game coverage. But the Buffalo Bills lose this one. I'll be back tomorrow for my post-game recake. Try to find some positives and negatives out of this game. The negatives, obviously, a little bit more obvious than the positives. But there are positives to take away from this game. And we'll get into that tomorrow. But again, guys, thank you for joining me for this edition of Believers Talk. Do we run the ball every time? Again, you guys make me laugh. Before the game, everyone's talking about how we need to control time possession, how we need to run the ball, and I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. And when we try it, y'all get mad. I just don't know. Yes, Bills fan 1970, I will agree with you. And no one's a trash fan, not in here. Don't talk like that. Offensive line run blocking needs to get better. It needs to. And, we'll keep working on this defensive line front. We saw a lot of mixtures today with getting rid of Murphy and Phillips. So we'll see what they do, and we'll see how they try to get the offensive line again. Trade deadline's November 3rd, so there's going to be a lot going on. It's all right, Matt. It's cool. I know we're all disappointed. I get it, but let's not start name calling or anything like that. It's okay. We're going to move on from this, and we're going to be just fine. Again, game up on the division. Again, my goals at the beginning of the year were win the division, get a home playoff game, win that game. Those are my goals. Everything after that would have been gravy. So we'll talk about that when that time comes. But for now, the Bills lose 26-17, fall to 4-2. The Kansas City Chiefs move to 5-1. Good game by the Chiefs. And again, Bills have a lot to improve on. So Matt Buehler comes in and says, I thought we did all right. I thought we did good. Again, too many mistakes. And listen, if it weren't for two personal foul calls, obvious calls, right? Trey White and Poyer, both terrible job. It's a totally different game too. You look at the field goal missed at halftime, totally different game if that's made, right? Lots of things that would have made this thing a totally different game. But the bottom line is the Bills lose. And we're 4-2. Let's get back to the drawing board and get ready for the Jets. And I'll be here next week, guys. So make sure if you haven't subscribed to Billievers Talk, hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment if you haven't already. Again, lots of great post game out there. Make sure you catch it. Make sure you let them know that Believers Talk sent you. And I look forward to talking to you all soon. I'll see you tomorrow for my live post-game reaction to this game, and then I'll catch you all on Wednesday. I'll give you my predictions for the week, both against the spread and straight up. Thursday during halftime at Thursday Night Football, we preview the game coming up this Sunday against the Bills and the Jets. Then Friday, I'll give you my injury report, talking about who's playing and who's not for the Buffalo Bills. Again, thank you all, and that includes any breaking news. I'll be live for that as well. So thank you all for joining me. I look forward to talking to you all soon. Until I do, go Bills.